out the roots, he let the beats build, bitch. And we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock the shit out like the boxing section. Cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it cheap. Always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.
We live from the boxing section, you dusty ass niggas. What's going on, man? We live from the boxing section, man. What's going on, man? We back again with another like the other one. Same soup, reheated. Man, a lot of boxing news coming along. We got a lot of good fights coming along. Rumor has it that Fred was right again, that Showtime is getting out the business of boxing. We also have PBC trying to get a deal with Amazon Prime is what I'm hearing. We'll see how that goes. We got some good fights coming up, man. Got some fights coming up, coming down the pipeline, man. And very, very excited. Of course, you got Keyshawn Davis getting down in Texas. Hopefully, I can make that fight. I'm trying to. We also got Tyson Fury is fighting this month versus Francis Ngannou. Next month, we got Shakur Stevenson. In then December, we got Devin Haney fighting. You got Teofimo Lopez. He's got a fight. And then you got Floyd Mayweather. He has an exhibition. And then I think Keith Thurman, weak ass, is fighting on that card as well. But yeah, man, a lot is going down. I want to unpack this Jermell Charlo versus Canelo fight. Very disappointed in Charlo, not leaving it all out there on the line. I think it was whack. What up, Chris? What's going on? I think it was straight garbage that he didn't come to fight. I felt like he just came to survive. You can't talk shit about Deontay Wilder losing a fight when he's given everything he had in that fight. And then you show up and do absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, man, in order to win a fight, you've got to try. If you get knocked out trying to win the fight, I have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? But when you just trying to survive and then you call out Terrence Crawford, and personally, I think Terrence Crawford will wash him. You know what I'm saying? I think Terrence Crawford will dust his ass off, in my opinion. But yeah, dude, you come to the biggest fight of your life and you put on that sorry ass performance. You know what I mean? And I haven't liked the guy in a long time. Honest, me personally, I haven't liked the guy in a long time. So this is coming from a hate, biased, non-biased opinion. Because if you saw the fight, You seen it for yourself. You know, straight garbage, trash. And you know, if you're gonna come fight like that, you can't say nothing about Deontay Wilder. There's nothing. There's nothing you can say about Deontay Wilder if you're gonna show up and perform like you did. You got on all black, like it's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't even show up, dude. Like you didn't even like sit on your punches. Like you didn't even put the jab out there good enough. You didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like you're constantly on the ropes. You know, I mean, it was just bad, man. It was just bad. And then you have the nerve to call out Terrence Crawford. I mean, I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I mean, how do you find it in your mind, in the heart, to call out Terrence Crawford after getting your ass thoroughly whipped? I mean, you didn't even win a goddamn round, and here you come talking that shit to Terrence Crawford. Hell, I don't think you could beat Errol Spence, to be honest with you. You know, I really don't, because at least Errol Spence left it all on the line, and then everybody wants to blame Derrick James for Jermell Charlo's whack ass performance. You know, Derrick James is getting a lot of flack for people not doing the job that he's told them to do. He told him straight up, dude, if you're gonna fight like this, you can't win. You got to get a knockout. You can't win a fight like that. Are you coming to fight, or do you want to fight? What are you doing? What's up, dog? Fight. You got to throw some punches. Throw your jab. He did none of that. He did nothing that his corner told him to do. And so y'all want to blame Derrick James for the lack of heart that Jermell Charlo displayed. You know what I mean? How is that his fault? Jermell Charlo didn't show up. Deuce Times, what's up, big dog? What's happening with you? I don't understand how you make it Derrick James' fault that he didn't want to show up to the party. He didn't come to fight, man. He came to get that check. And I'm telling you right now, man, it looked like all he wanted to do was grab a check. That's a fact. There's nothing about that fight that made me say, Charlo trying to win this thing. No. There's nothing that he did that night for me to think that he wanted to win that fight at all. There's nothing, not a thing. Not one thing did he do. And then, yo, what's up with you, man? Yo, boxing, what's going on with you? Yeah, man, we talking about Jermell Charlo. And I hope his brother can look halfway decent against Jose Benavidez. You know, let's hope for that. You know, brother is halfway decent against Jose Benavidez. That fight is November 5th. David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade is taking place. It's taking place on November 25th. So that's a good fight. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing that fight. You know, and let's just hope after David Benavidez beats Demetrius Andrade like we think he will. No shade to Demetrius Andrade, but you know, we want what we want. You know what I'm saying? And we want a valiant puncher to fight a counter puncher. That's what we want. I want to see if Canelo can fight somebody without a fucking layoff. How about that? Can he fight somebody not coming off a goddamn layoff? Can he fight somebody not coming off a bad performance? Can he fight somebody, you know, that that he knows is on the same level as him? Can he fight somebody like that? Can we see that? Because we haven't seen him fight anybody that I think or he thought was on his level at all. Not once. You know, and that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Jermell Charlo had a whole year off and some change. Hand injury, a whole bit, right? Now, not to mention, let's not forget, we're gonna skip across John Ryder's sorry ass, and we'll also skip across on Triple G's ass, and we'll because Bivol had a bad performance his last fight out, and all of a sudden, Canelo Alvarez says, I can go to 175 and do something. Now, did Bivol beat Canelo Alvarez like really beat on him? No. He outpointed him, he outclassed him, but he didn't really destroy him. He didn't really put them hands on him. He just boxed, right? I want to see Bivol versus Beterbiev. And if Canelo's going up to 175, I want him to fight Beterbiev. If you're gonna fight somebody, fight the best, okay? And that's just what I think. You know, that's my mind as it pertains to that guy. But yeah, dude, I really want the Jermell Charlo versus Terrence Crawford fight. That's I want to see it. I just think that Terrence Crawford is going to wash him because I don't trust his heart anymore, man. You know, I don't trust his heart. You know, you go up there and then you go up to two weight classes. You say, "Oh, you feeling good" and all this shit, and you don't even try to perform. Like you didn't even try, bro. It felt like you were just catching cardio, bro. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I want y'all to know something, man. November, was it 16th? Uh, Shakur Stevenson is going to put on a show against De Los Santos. He will put on a show. Let me see. Chris just said something to me, and so we can get another. Yeah. Let's hope. We just need David Benavidez to hold up his end of the fucking bargain, and once that, we're good to go. Oh man, we got a legend with us, man. Best dog.
Yo, what's good with it? What's good with it?
Yo. Oh
Yeah, I see
man, we
you
talk
on.
about how Charlo decided. We talking about how Charlo decided that he wasn't gonna fight, that he was gonna do some cardio that night. Oh, he fell off. But yeah, man. If Benavidez handles his business versus Demetrius Andrade, we will get what we deserve. That is Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. And also, right? Uh, I'll say this.
Knocked off. I'm knocked off by mistake.
No, you good. You good.
Yeah,
What's going on, Best Futures? What's going down, man?
no, I'm good. I'm good, man. Just out in just here in the mix, man. Just trying to get a lot of things done and shit like that. You know,
Yes.
I haven't been. I'm about to get heavy back in the gym because I've been taking care of some other things. My oldest son,
Yeah.
he got married recently. He got married end of August. So down in
That's
South
what's
Carolina.
up.
Yeah, so I just been handling some things, but I'm about to be fully back in the mix with the game. You know. But in terms of that fight, that was kind of crazy, man. It just made me think about something my spiritual teacher used to say to us. He said, "You never can the human paradox. You never know what to expect with a human being, man. Anything liable to happen, you know. Because I didn't anticipate that shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, you know.
I don't think nobody did. It just felt like it felt like he quit before he even got into the
Yeah,
fight, dog.
too much respect. Too much respect. Like you can't. It's like I don't know. Have you ever read? Did you read Sugar Ray Robinson's autobiography?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you need to read it. It's a great book. That read his if you get an opportunity. Read his. Even if you had to get maybe I don't know if maybe it's on audio book now, but check it out. Either his and Joe Lewis's. They great reads, man. But I'll never forget one thing that always stuck out with me that Sugar Ray Robinson said as it relates to a fighter. And I always, when I was fighting and even with my students now, I always relate that to him. He said all a fighter got is his reputation, yo. At the end of the day, your reputation as a fighter, that's what you have. And, it's crazy to see, do get to this point and just do what he did like that, you know. And
So,
I was a little leery about that shit too, because me and Cinto talked about it. I was saying that how come he being so respectful, like he not popping off like he normally would do.
oh, you
And I
must be
was
talking about
wondering,
Charlo.
yeah, and I'm wondering, I'm like, damn, he not popping off. He too goddamn respectful. And I'm like, nah, I'm expecting that maybe when the fight start, he gonna let it go, but. I guess when you see it, if you act like a duck, walk like a duck, quack like a duck, it's a damn duck, you know? So I guess that behavior was indicative, excuse me, of how he fought or didn't fight, should I say.
Man, I think he was smart like the rest of us and knew from the get go he had no chance. Just payday.
But
Nah, that's
see,
bullshit. That's bullshit. That's
He had no
bullshit.
chance. He's never
That's
fought an elite
bullshit.
fighter.
Nah, but look, every great fighter has that first step up fight. Because until you fight a great fighter, you haven't. And every great fighter has went through that shit. So when people be saying that shit about he hasn't fought nobody, so what? Every great fighter didn't that one time either. There's a first time for every time for that shit. And at that point, that was his opportunity. That was his opportunity.
My
You don't
point
get
is,
these.
my
You
my
don't get
point
those
is,
chances.
he hasn't fought a great fighter, and he's
Hmm?
already lost and had a draw. So he couldn't even beat the non-great fighters he fought. So how's he gonna beat the
But
great one?
nah, it doesn't matter, man. Everybody at certain point when you in there, that's your chance to do it. It happens to the very best fighters, man. You take a great fighter like Alexis Arguello. Alexis Arguello had losses before he beat Ruben Olivares. You understand? That's real shit. That's how it goes down. You don't always start that. Henry Armstrong had losses early in his fucking career, but he went on to become one of the greatest fucking fighters in the history of the sport. You're not gonna beat some people. Not gonna beat every fucking body, man. You're gonna have those days that any great fighter, that's gonna happen. You gotta go up there and do it. This was your opportunity. You know, you gotta when you get your opportunity, you gotta do your best to make the most of that shit. Because you may
you
not get
got
another chance. You may
you
not get
got
another
to
chance.
listen.
You know?
Now nobody wants to even see him fight anymore, bro, because of that
But I'm
Yeah,
saying
bullshit.
he don't got
that's
that
a fact.
lion in him that he talks about. He don't
That's a
got that
fact.
in him.
He need to stop fighting then. It's time to retire and do something else. I was just my son who I've been training, I was telling him, I was like, look, you see that shit there that you saw that night? If you gonna have any fucking fear, go do something else, yo. This shit ain't tennis. This shit ain't golf. This shit ain't basket. Shit ain't none of that other shit. If you gonna have fear, I said, don't the great fighters ain't got no fear, man. And they make that fear, and if they do, they make that fear work for them in that ring. You gotta realize that motherfucker standing. Look, Joe Frazier got a famous line. It's a famous phrase that Joe Frazier line he said one time years ago. He said, I don't care who's he said, if my mother's standing across that ring, she getting knocked out.
That's
You
right.
understand? He said, if my mother's standing across that ring, she getting knocked the fuck out. So that's how you gotta be. You know, you can't. Boxing is a mental sport, and the fighters that's able to have that superior mentality do better, and it don't matter the size of nothing. Because Canelo Alvarez ain't bigger than him. Carlos Charlo's a bigger fucking dude than him. He's like the smallest shit in there. But
He's
Canelo ain't
thicker.
scared. But Canelo ain't scared. That's the difference. Canelo been shorter than a lot of guys he fight, but he not scared. When he's in that ring, just like when he fought Bivol. I knew Bivol was gonna whip his ass, but I gave him at least the credit that he got in the ring with that motherfucker. But he got in there. He not scared. You understand what I'm saying? Now he don't use that as an excuse because he's not the biggest dude. He's never been the biggest dude. But when he get in there, the majority of the time he gonna give it his all. Well, even if he fighting, whether he fighting cherry pick guys or he fighting somebody who can fight, for the most part, he gonna give it his fucking. He gonna fight, man. He gonna try. You're not gonna see him get in there and fight scared, basically. You know that shit is an excuse, man. Like he ain't have a chance. Just the fuck he did. But he just froze up
And
at
you
the
put
most
them
important time. Most
you
important time in your career, he froze up.
you put them
That's the
gloves on, your
difference.
ass got a chance. You put them fucking
That's
gloves on,
right.
you got a goddamn chance.
And it's really your mindset, yo. It really is that shit, man. It's your fucking mindset more than anything else. That's why guys like whether it's Muhammad Ali, like the first two times that Muhammad Ali won the championship, he was the underdog.
Mm-hmm.
He was the underdog. He was the under he was the underdog when he fought against when he was the times that he won them championships in 64 and 74. Both of those times he was a big underdog, yo, against Sonny Liston and against George Foreman. But even though other people around him may have been nervous and shit, he wasn't. He was like, I'm gonna go, I'm doing my thing. You know understand what I'm saying? You in there. Cause one thing I learned myself as a fighter. When you in there and you fighting a motherfucker and you trying to so-called be easy with that motherfucker, that don't mean he gonna be easy on you. He gonna still fucking hit you and fuck you up. So you better hit him back. Cause he not gonna not hit you because you not hitting him. So you already there. So you might as well fucking fight, yo, at that point. And then it's your business. If it's your job as a professional fighter, you're a prize fighter, that's how you market yourself. Why you think somebody like my boy, that was my dude too, Arturo Gatti. He has so much love and respect. Cause he might, even if he got his ass chopped up, he's gonna fight with everything he had. So you're gonna still want to see him fight because you know if you're gonna spend your hard-earned money, and boxing tickets and things are more expensive now than they was 40 years ago. So when people putting their hard-earned money up, they deserve to be entertained. If nothing else, they deserve that shit. So if you go up in there as a fighter, all you have, just like Sugar Ray Robinson said, you have your reputation, man. That shit precedes you. You know, and then people remember that shit forever. You can't erase those memories of people. You're gonna have to do some other extraordinary stuff to kind of balance it out. And even then, they're not gonna forget what you did. It's like Roberto Duran was considered the roughest, toughest fighter in the world until he did that shit against Sugar Ray Leonard. And even though he had to come back and do some other things, winning the junior middleweight championship, you're going up to middleweight, it kind of brought it back to even, but you still got that no mosh stuff on his career. And at the time, he was considered the toughest, meanest fighter, the king of machismo at that time. So you can't do that shit, man. Especially if you're known for a certain way, go out on your shield, man. People are gonna respect you more as a boxer if you do that. Period. Point blank.
Charlo's being fake tough though. Too many examples of them not being like that for real.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of Anthony Joshua ish, where they're kind of soft mentally.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
see,
but see,
the
the
difference is
difference is
Anthony
Anthony
Joshua, you
Joshua, you
could see
could
that
see that
publicly
publicly
with his
with his
persona,
persona.
because he's trying to
He
be the
trying to be
nice
the
guy.
nice guy.
But
But
Charlos wasn't.
Charles wasn't.
They wasn't
They
trying to
wasn't
be
trying
like
to be
that
like that
publicly.
publicly.
Yeah, that's true. I don't even want to see him fight Maul next. That makes no fucking sense.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
I don't
I
know,
don't know,
man.
man.
Just fucking fight Benavidez and stop ducking Benavidez, man. That's the fight everybody fucking wants to see.
Yeah.
Now
Now
that
that
maybe he'll
maybe
have
he'll have
courage to
courage
do
to
that.
do that.
I got an
I got an
echo.
echo.
Hold on.
Hold on.
That's mine. That's
That's
mine.
mine.
Hold on,
That's
my
mine.
bad.
Hold on, my bad.
Yeah, I had a
Yeah, I had
bad
a bad
echo.
echo.
That's the fight everybody's been wanting to see for a while. And I know that, Benavidez did lose his belt, on the scale, whatnot. But I feel like he's done everything he needs to at least get a shot at getting it back.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
been,
absolutely.
absolutely.
it's been what, 3-4
Yeah.
years? He's fought every eliminator, every top contender, everyone that needs to be fought.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
agree.
agree.
Yeah, no question. He more than deserves a shot back at that. Now that Canelo, he's gonna have to, still show me that he's willing to fight that dude.
That dude.
I mean, I think
And
Canelo still has a good chance of beating Benavidez. Benavidez is open to get hit a lot.
Nah, they need to leave it alone.
I think he's capable. He has the ability to beat any of those guys. That's what disappointed me with him. Like, it's not like he didn't have a chance, you know? It's not like he didn't have a chance. So that's why I was surprised because, early in his career, he took on, most competition that was available. And then,
And
they
then
get to a
they get
certain
to a certain
status
status,
and they making so
and
much
they making
money,
so much money,
then they
then
scared
they scared
to lose
to
and shit like
lose and
that.
shit like that.
I mean, what's going to be fucked up is if Boo Boo beats Benavidez, which he has also a good chance of doing, just being a slick
Right?
boxer.
Right?
If
True.
Boo Boo beats Benavidez, then Canelo's going to be like, oh, I don't got to fight Benavidez. He just lost. And he's not going to fight Boo Boo either. So
That's gonna be
That's gonna be
interesting.
interesting.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to happen. He'll fight Jake Paul before he fights either Boo Boo or Benavidez.
Interesting.
It's rumored that he might fight Jamal next year in May.
Hmm. He probably got confidence now.
Yeah.
He probably say, shit, I whipped this one, I'll whip that one too. So they
But they
fighting a
fighting a
similar
similar
style.
style.
I'd rather see Jamal and
I
Plant.
think they're the same person.
Hmm.
I think I echo. Mix.
Yeah, I
Well,
hear
I
echo.
echo?
Echo.
All right.
Yeah, I still hear echo.
Yeah. If but maybe Jamal will show something different. No.
Shit, he got the motivation to do so. I don't see why he wouldn't have the motivation
Yeah.
to do so.
Maybe he crazy out of the two. Maybe the crazy one out of the two of them. I always thought it was the
No.
younger one.
Yeah, we always thought it was the younger one. We always thought it was Mel. Because he was the one who always seemed to have the extra chip on his shoulder.
Right. But Maul been acting a little bit more off the scale than Mel. So
Remember when they did that interview together? Mel was the one that was talking all that, man. Fuck that. I don't care about
Yeah.
that. He was talking to
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, I'm thinking if anybody, because I'm thinking possibly, like me and Cento talked about it though. Like I said, when I was just saying the things going on up before the fight, and I'm like, he being so goddamn respectful. Like, I'm like, wait a minute, like what's going on here? Like,
and Maul might feel like he got more to prove now.
hell yeah, he should absolutely. How could he not?
He saw what his brother did. Hopefully he won't go in there and do the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. When it come down to Bivol, I don't think he'll ever punk out to Canelo. And I think he's ready to endure those punches more than Maul was willing to take the chance on. And he got boxing skills, so I think that's why you know, he's naturally the bigger guy. So unless Canelo can hurt him, he loses that fight every time.
Look, he don't want that fight. Bivol will agree. Bivol said he would come down to 168 and fight him, and they still said no.
Right.
So, hey, what else to be said? Ain't nothing else to be
Right.
said, yo.
I'm ready for him to get Crawford a shot at it now.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm
ain't
not
nothing
mad
to
at
be
that.
said. Yeah, ain't nothing to be said. Like, if the man offered to come down to 168 and fight you, and you still turned it down, y'all don't want him and his team. And I don't necessarily always say it's the fighter, but it's definitely his team. Definitely his team. They don't want that shit. You know, the Reynosos,
No,
they don't want
no.
it.
I'm gonna
You
tell you
know,
something else. They'll do it just because they know Canelo gonna sell that fight,
Mhm,
and it's gonna make him some money. This is the thing though. He know in that fight he has nothing to lose, just like the first time. You know,
mhm,
because he's the smaller guy going up. Now see, that's
mhm,
that's what he see in Crawford. Crawford has nothing to lose. He's the
mhm,
smallest guy. He's a smaller guy coming up. Canelo has everything to lose. So
mhm,
that's why he don't want the Crawford fight, because he knows his chance that Crawford could outbox him,
mhm.
especially if he can't hurt Crawford.
And then the
That'd be the
marketing,
worst
right?
loss of his career.
And the marketing, and you know how they have Canelo marketed. You
Yeah,
know, it's a lot of stake, man. He making crazy
yeah.
bread, man. He making
It says I saw something like 50
generational
million.
money, man. Yeah, he
Did he
making
get 50 million for that last fight?
it's
Saying
a
it's estimated.
yeah, you talking about, man, high millions of
And they
dollars,
don't
man.
offer him
So
another 50 million.
yeah, so you don't wanna, so they not, his team and them, they not trying to blow that shit, yo. So
Yeah.
that's the reason why he not going to fight. He don't want to fight Bivol again, and he may and not risk it against maybe even Benavidez. And if he do, he'll probably take it just before he tell the public that I'm gonna retire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I figured it'd be like more of a torch passing. Like, all right,
Yeah,
Benavidez beats him, he retires. Benavidez the next fight.
yeah, yeah. He do some shit like that. Like, well, when he about to call it a career and be like, fuck it, I'll take it then. I'm gonna get this last 50 million or 60, whatever, 60 million, and I'm out anyway.
And then that'll always be the excuse why he lost. Oh man, that was old Canelo. He retired right after that shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
That
Mm-hmm.
one, Canelo was in his prime.
Something to that effect, you know. Because like I said, they're making so much. They managed to get his career to a certain
Yo,
status.
I always said that Canelo has had the best team in boxing for a
Yeah,
long time.
yeah, yeah.
They
They've
can
done a
make
good
something out of
job.
nothing, bruh.
Yeah, they did an excellent job with you know, after the loss to Mayweather, resurrecting his
Mm-hmm.
career and getting him to the point where he's recognized in the public with a public persona and a public image that they've created, man. So that's why they ain't
Yeah.
trying to just take those fights. Cause they making so much goddamn money. Like, come on, like
Well,
they not messing it up.
don't forget they did the other Mayweather move too.
Hmm.
They got away from Oscar.
Yeah, they got rid of their big promoter that they was with, got away from the promoter they was started with, and created their own promotional company. And that's why they're getting so much money now. You know, these generations are gonna be good, kid. You know, they're gonna be good. So this really what it boils down to. That's why he not taking those fights. Because he took this fight with he took this fight with the little Charlo, because you know they was like, this shit is an easier task just
Yeah, he's
based off the
small.
weight. They basing it just based off the weight. They're like, shit, I'll
Mm-hmm.
risk it against him because
Bro,
it made sense for them.
Yeah, they've been fighting the bigger
What up?
fighters. They've been fighting
Yeah,
the bigger fighters here the
yeah.
last few
So
years, and
yeah,
Charlo hadn't been fighting the bigger fighters. Yeah.
it made all the sense in the world. He coming off a hand injury. It's gonna be his first time fighting in the weight class. All that shit, all those variables was there
Mm-hmm.
to take that fight, yo. And Charlo didn't freak that, and Charlo just didn't freak it to his advantage
Charlo wanted that check.
because he froze up,
yeah, you
you
might as
know.
well get paid more to lose to Canelo than lose to Tim Tszyu. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He figured he didn't have
Someone
anything
losing
to
to Tim
lose
though. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
by stepping
he
up.
might have lost to Tim. The way he was looking at that fight, he might have lost to Tim also.
Man, he would
But
have beat
what?
the
Yeah,
shit out
man.
of Tim, bro.
Yeah.
what he didn't anticipate is that the one of the sanctioning bodies was WBO
Yeah,
ain't feeling him like
WBO.
that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
took.
He didn't
Yeah, they did
anticipate
him
all that.
dirty. They did him
Mhm.
dirty. Yeah, they did him dirty. But
I
see,
don't know.
they did him dirty. That's why you supposed
Yeah,
to.
they did him
That's
dirty. They did
why.
him dirty because see when Canelo
Tim G was waiting for his title shot for like 2 years.
but
Yeah,
see when Canelo went up to he turned down some fights in his weight division, went up in
yeah.
higher weight
And
class
he didn't get
to fight.
stripped. And he
They
didn't get
didn't take
stripped.
none of his belts.
They
You
didn't
know what
take
I'm
none of
saying?
his belts. Yeah, they
So
didn't take none of his shit.
you can't be playing them kind of games, man, politically like that in somebody's face and think we don't know what time it
WBC
is.
though, wasn't it?
CW, but
WBO.
CW.
IBF
That's
stripped Canelo though back in the day.
yeah. Mhm.
WBC still ain't stripped Maul. Maul done had that belt for hell of years with no
Mhm.
activity.
Back
Mhm.
to Mex.
That was WBC. We talking about undisputed right now.
Yeah,
Same shit.
yeah. So what happens is in that situation, man, you gotta make the most. Cause look, man, a fighter, just like Sugar Ray Robinson said in that fucking autobiography, fighter only as good as his reputation, man. So now ain't nobody like you just said, Mex. You don't want to see Charlo fight Crawford. Now you ain't interested in seeing him fight because he looked like shit.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
gotta,
It killed the market and the luster of
yeah,
that fight, the market value and the luster of
yeah.
that fight, man.
Even if
He
you,
would have
even
at
if,
least given
even
good
If he had
effort.
I
lost,
disagree,
if
man.
he had
even if you,
lost in a hell of an effort, it would have still
that's
been an
Yeah.
exciting fight.
it still could have sold.
Yeah.
People ain't stupid, man. These tickets cost way more money now than they did 40 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody
Hey,
ain't nobody giving up no $85 that easily to see somebody they know gonna get their ass kicked. They're not doing
yeah. And then on top of that,
That just
the ticket
happened
to
though.
the
That
fight
literally
itself.
just
Yeah, it
happened.
just
I'm
happened.
glad I
That
didn't buy. I'm
literally
glad
just
I didn't buy
happened.
that ticket.
it. You
I'm
know?
glad I
Now,
didn't buy that ticket to that fight, man.
Nobody gave
hmm
Charlo a legitimate chance
yeah,
to win this fight.
you know, so it's like,
I don't
yo,
know. He had
he had some
a few
people, he
Had
had some
no
people,
chance, bro.
Nobody.
people.
The
yeah, it
majority
was people
didn't
that
think he was gonna win. The majority
yeah,
didn't
it
think
was
he was gonna
people
win.
that thought
A few
he
people
had
felt
shit.
like he had a shot, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Now,
they were like 1%.
of course, more
1%
people
of the people
believed
thought
in
he had a shot.
Canelo. More people
yeah.
believed in Canelo, but a few
hmm
of us felt he had a shot. I felt he had enough grit to give him a hell of a fight. That's what
Look,
I
if he
felt.
came to fight, if he would have came to fight, the
They
reason why
laid
nothing
it all
happened
on
He
the
is
did come
line.
to fight though. He did come to fight.
he didn't come to fight, man.
Sure
He
did
was
came to fight.
like I said,
He
that's like me
showed
and
up,
Cynthia.
Pierre. You right about that, but
He showed
he ain't trying to
but
Oh,
fight, my
he
man.
showed up to fight and
we said
everything, but
but we
this fight
said
it was not gonna
He
be
didn't
enough.
try to fight though.
but
It
you
was not gonna be
remember
enough.
Cinto, remember like we was talking, like I said,
Hmm.
the whole build up to the fight, I saw how he was acting.
Yeah,
That shit was indicative of how he fought, man.
that's exactly how he fought. The way he
That
was
shit was
Yeah,
fighting.
indicative. He
Exactly
I
how
don't
wasn't
he
buy
fought.
popping
into that.
he wasn't popping that shit like he do and
Hmm.
all that overly respectful shit. That's
Hmm.
not how he been. You gotta
You're fighting
be who
Canelo though.
you gotta be. You gotta be who you are.
You know what they
Because when
say?
you're fighting, when you gotta be who you are. Like I said, any fighter, any fighter, you gotta be who you are. And when
And you
you,
practice
that's
And that's
right.
who he
Because
is.
the way you
you've
practice,
been,
the way you play.
that's right. So that's how you've been. You can't be being all of a sudden not who you are. That shit is indicative of how you fucking fight, yo.
But that's what
Period,
that's
point
that's
blank.
exactly what he would have been doing if he would have went
You
the
know,
opposite way. Because he's never talked shit to Canelo. Why is he gonna
'cause
talk shit to Canelo now?
nah, but like I'm saying, like if you look, that's why I had way more respect for Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant did way fucking better than he did.
You did.
Yeah, but
Caleb
Caleb
Plant,
Plant talked shit though. Caleb
motherfuckers
Plant
was
always been a
talking
shit
shit,
talker.
but that's what I'm saying. He ain't changed the fuck up. People was talking
Yeah,
shit about Caleb Plant, but talking shit about him that he wasn't gonna stand a chance. They were saying that same shit about him, that he wasn't
and
gonna stand a chance. And
But
he
he
was out
believed in
there
himself.
and he
and he
believed in
didn't.
himself and he was did
He
himself
didn't.
and he did himself. Yes, he did, because he was winning the
No, he
fucking
didn't.
fight.
He didn't do
He
shit
was
in that
winning the
fight,
fight.
bruh.
He did.
That's
He
He
was
did.
just
He
doing
had
bullshit,
some
a better
man.
fight.
rounds.
He had
That's
a
He
lot,
got
bullshit.
knocked out.
That's
He got
bullshit.
a lot
knocked out.
better
That's
fight.
His ass
bullshit.
knocked
That's
out, bruh.
bullshit.
He didn't
That's
do shit,
It don't
bruh.
bullshit.
matter. It
He
don't
got
matter.
He didn't
knocked
do
the fuck
nothing.
out because
He didn't do
he got,
nothing,
like
bruh.
I said, that's
He
bullshit. He
tried.
was
He
winning
got
the
knocked
fucking
out
fight.
trying to fight. He
He
got knocked
literally
out
in the
trying
He
to
ring
was
was
fight.
like, "I'm better than you thought I was, huh?"
winning that
Come on,
fight.
bruh.
He was
Yeah,
winning
yeah.
that fucking
He
And
was
fight.
not winning that fight, bruh.
He was winning
show
He
you.
was
that
not
fight,
winning
yo.
that fight.
He was
He won
winning
some
that fucking
rounds.
fight.
No, it
He
wasn't.
He
was
did better
winning
than
that
Mel.
Everybody's
fight.
He
got an
did better than
opinion.
Mel.
Everybody's got an
He
opinion.
was
Everybody's
winning
got an
that
He
opinion.
fight,
did better
man.
than Mel.
Everybody's got
He
an
was
opinion.
winning that fucking fight,
All you
man.
gotta do,
He
hey,
got to
hey,
Opinions
give
aren't
it
facts,
to
though. At the end of the
anybody.
day, opinions
He
ain't
Piero,
can't.
facts.
Piero.
Opinions ain't
If you
facts.
ask
What's up?
Canelo, if
He
you
was
ask
winning that
Canelo how he
fucking
did,
fight, man.
I
What you saying,
guarantee
Santos?
Canelo feel like Caleb gave him a better fight than Mills.
Of course he
I
did.
guarantee that.
Way fucking better. The reason why, like I said, even when Canelo got busted, even when Canelo got busted with that clenbuterol shit, I never saw that shit until that Caleb Plant fucking fight. Even when he got busted way fucking damn near a year before that. I never saw that shit until that fight. That's when I saw that nigga was a cheater, yo. Cause that nigga was the same power that he was throwing, the same power that he was throwing in the first round, he was throwing with that. Now early in that fight, he nailed Caleb Plant with some heavy shit. Caleb took that shit, but the moment he got a little tired, that nigga was throwing with that motherfucker was throwing with the same strength in the fucking that last round that he was throwing with in the first round, and because Caleb Plant was a little bit tired, it affected him more. Period. Point blank.
Them body punches, man.
Caleb Plant was never winning that fight, bro.
I've been watching Canelo Alvarez.
Easy work for Canelo. Easy work.
Early.
Let's ask around the panel.
He was never that kind of fucking puncher until late. Guys don't become that type of puncher late in their career like that. That shit don't happen.
Hey, let's ask the panel.
Go ahead, Santos.
Who thinks the fight with Caleb was better versus the fight with Jamel?
Me.
And me and myself.
That shit was way better.
It was the same relative.
He came to fight. He came to fight.
He actually won rounds.
Hey, Puro,
that's right.
Puro,
One
tell the truth, man.
It was
you
the
know
same.
You had more,
only one didn't get knocked out.
You had more excitement for that fight, a Caleb Plant fight, when you watched it. You know that.
Caleb won rounds in that shit.
I would agree with that though, Santos, about the excitement, but the excitement was for the build-up, not for the fight. Not for the fight.
Nah, he won rounds, man.
No, the
fight went down just like I thought it was.
He won rounds in that fight.
A little bit earlier.
You saw two fighters trying to actually win. You didn't.
Yep.
This
That's
last
right.
fight you saw one.
That's right.
This last fight you saw one fighter.
One person.
I
didn't give Charlo one round in that fight. Not one.
Neither did I.
But Caleb Plant won rounds in that fucking fight.
I think I might have given him one or two. What's the difference? 2 rounds against no rounds. Ain't no difference.
Because he ain't getting. Yeah, that was your opinion. Because I ain't giving no fucking 2 rounds. I had him winning the fight.
We all have an opinion. I'm saying we all have an opinion. I agree with you there.
I had him winning the fight.
What were the judges' opinions?
Mm-hmm.
They had Canelo winning, all 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. It didn't go to the judges.
At the time of the stoppage.
Yeah, it was Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
I had Caleb win a couple rounds, maybe like 3.
Yeah.
So did I.
The judges was leaning toward Canelo. Canelo's always won. He's always ahead at least 3 rounds before anybody gets in the
when
round.
The fight starts, when the fight starts, that happened in the Bivol fight.
Before the fight even started.
That happened with the Bivol fight.
That's right.
Caleb down in the fight, but at the same time, us boxing fans that watched the fight felt like Caleb won a lot more rounds.
Hell yeah, he did.
If not winning that fight before he got knocked out.
Not this boxing fan.
He did. It's just that.
Yeah, but most people thought Canelo was winning that fight.
Mm-hmm.
No,
we all know it was a matter of time before it was going to be over.
Was not winning that shit, yo.
Because I've mostly heard that people felt that Caleb was ahead in that fight.
He was winning that fight, yeah.
But they were
everybody who wasn't fucking Canelo Alvarez had Caleb Plant winning that fight. The name of this
go with that either though. People thought Tom Porter was winning before he got knocked out.
The name of the sport is boxing, man. And you got the name of this shit is boxing, man. And if the 4 points, you got to score a fight on 4 fucking points. Then you score in a fucking fight. And that shit is, and them shits is, you got clean punching, defense, ring generalship, and what's that last shit?
Effective aggression.
That's right. And that, not just coming forward, that shit got to be effective, yo.
Yeah.
Just because motherfucker. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. To the end.
Caleb Plant wherever he wanted to be in the ring, bro. Caleb Plant never dictated the pace of that fight.
That's not true, because Caleb Plant is a boxer.
I mean,
Caleb Plant is a boxer. He don't stand in this.
I got two eyes. Caleb Plant is a boxer in name only.
He stands. He don't stand in one spot.
Charlie Zella is a boxer, bro. Come on.
He used the ring. He never been a fighter that stand in one spot and fight. He uses the ring.
Yeah,
Fuck
he does use the ring, but he didn't use he didn't use the ring in that
He
fight.
always Caleb Plant
Because
as a
he
boxer,
wasn't
man.
capable.
He
He wasn't
came up.
capable of it.
He came up fighting, coming up in the amateur ranks. He been around a lot of black and ethnic fighters, man. And he fight now a lot of things that work
I mean,
against him. When people see him,
doing anything.
because he don't, a lot of people don't give him the credit that he
I ain't got
deserves
nothing
because
to
he fucking weight. A lot of people
got
don't give him
nothing to
credit
do with it.
because of that. A lot of people don't give him credit for that. That motherfucker can box, yo.
Yeah, he could
He don't
box just not
stand
as
there,
well as Canelo Alvarez.
and he don't stand there. He don't just be
Just not as
standing.
well as
He will
obviously
use
Dave
But
Rivers.
he always fades late in fights too, which we all
Yeah.
knew going
And
into
then
it.
he's overrated too.
One
He's
thing
overrated.
We
about
knew that
Caleb,
going into
He's
Benavidez
extremely
and
overrated.
Canelo that he was fading later rounds.
That's not all his fault though. That's not all his fault.
one thing about Caleb,
ring generalship.
Mick
He used
says, he
ring
does have a
generalship
problem.
in that fight, man.
Like Mick says, Caleb does have a problem in the later rounds with his endurance because that's been a knock on him for the longest. But that one thing about him, in those two fights he lost, he didn't lose to nobodies, and he went down fighting.
He fights everyone. I give him that. He got heart. He got more heart than Mel.
He was winning against Benavidez.
Lost to.
Benavidez started putting them things on him, you know, and
Look who he lost to.
he couldn't do nothing. Because the first half
That's
of
a
the fight,
given though that
he
these guys all have heart, bro. I mean,
And both of those guys is pressure fighters.
Yeah.
Both of those guys is pressure fighters.
And they two of the best
Santos,
that's out there.
Santos, they also didn't put him in the best position to win at the highest level, bro, because his fucking quality of opposition has been trash. That's how I knew he was not going to be able to beat Canelo, and I was proven right.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. If he didn't get knocked out and it stayed competitive those last couple of rounds, I think a lot of people would have been wanting to see him and Canelo fight again. Because I felt he had that much effect against Canelo and in that fight, and he did not go in that fight to lose. He went to that fight to win.
Yeah,
like Jamel.
exactly.
Jamel went to that fight. Jamel went to that fight just to say I fought Canelo and I got it.
He bitched up. He straight bitched up.
To me, they both went into the fight to win, bro. It's just like you also can't discount the guy in front of you, bro. Like Caleb Plant was never going to beat Canelo and will never beat Canelo.
Canelo's a hell of a fighter, man. He's a hell of a fighter, but I'm just saying, man, you can't go in there as a punk and already giving him way more respect.
But he didn't go in as a punk, though. He didn't go in as a punk.
He did, but he got but when that bell rung, that's when he turned into the punk.
Nah, the shit started before the fight.
That's your perception of it, but I mean, it's not the truth. It's not the truth.
That started.
Okay, hold on.
I respect your opinion, bro, but I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah, but let me ask you something, Puro. Real talk.
Yes, sir.
When have you ever seen Jamal be that subservient to his opponent? When have you ever seen that?
But what do you mean subservient?
Subservient.
Yeah, no, I know what the word means, but I mean, like, I don't get what I don't get how that equates, like what you saw and him being subservient. That doesn't. As far as him
giving all due respect and all that kind of stuff, and suck, not really trying to enforce his abilities on his opponent.
But it's before the fight, though. The fight, it's that shit in the promotion of the fight.
There's nothing else he could have done, Santos. There's nothing else he could have done. He literally did everything in his power to win that fight.
No, he didn't. He ain't fight.
Mel? Fuck no.
He did.
Fight. He did not.
Even when he knew he couldn't win on the cards, even 12th round, he never tried to just say, you know what, close my eyes, swing for the fences, maybe I'll land something.
Never.
Yeah,
that's
no heart.
Never.
That's not going to work on a Canelo. That's not going to work on a Canelo. Why would you even do that? That's dumb strategy. That's dumb strategy.
No heart.
That's all you got left.
Worst strategy ever.
Yeah,
that's all you got left.
What?
You're not gonna win 8 rounds in one round.
That literally has less of a chance.
No heart. That's right.
Than if they were at the same weight class. I mean, like.
Well, what I'm saying is, by the time in the fight, okay, then Puro, then tell me what's the better strategy.
What he did
to try to win. No, what's the better strategy to try to win?
Try to win.
What he did.
Which was nothing.
How exactly? It was fucking absolutely nothing. Look, if you take him. Charles, and you take. Let's take Bivol. Like Bivol was less.
I can't teach boxing right now. If you can't see, you can't see it. That's just it.
You can't teach me boxing. Shit, I was a fucking fighter.
No, I
So
wasn't.
you
I'm
can
not
teach
trying
me
to teach you
boxing.
boxing, and I'm not trying to teach boxing.
Shit.
That's what I'm saying.
So my thing is simply this: you can
So
take
at the end of
some,
the day, if
you
you
can take
can't
somebody
see it,
like
bro, I
Bivol,
mean that's on
you can
you, bro.
take
I mean I
somebody
can't
like
help you with
Bivol.
that.
I've been in the sport of boxing. This is my 40 fucking second year in this shit, yo.
Congratulations.
You understand? So my thing is this: you take Bivol, who was less known than Charlo here in the States. Bivol was less for. Look, Bivol came to fuck. Came to fight. He's a less known than Charlo is here. He came to fucking fight. That's the bottom line. Nobody gave. I was one of the rare fucking people that knew he was gonna fuck Canelo up. But most everybody else, he gonna
Nah,
beat him too. Most everybody
yeah,
else is gonna
I
beat
knew
his
it too.
ass.
the
I
majority of
knew
the
it too.
world thought Canelo was gonna win, bro.
Santos
You know,
did.
No, I didn't
but
think
at
so.
the end of the
I
day,
didn't
bro,
think
I
so.
mean that's for a reason. There's a reason behind that.
Santos did. Fuck that. Cause I was like this. At the end of the day, I said the things that
Canelo's
was
a 4-1 favorite over Bivol. There's a
Canelo
reason
was
for
the
that.
favorite. Cause he's famous. That's why.
No, it's not. Bro, these
Fuck,
are
he's a
bookies.
fucking
These are
superstar.
professional. These are
He's
professional
famous.
line makers. They
He's a
ain't in there to lose money, bro.
he's a fucking superstar. Nobody Bivol was
Yeah,
nothing compared to
of
him.
course he's a
That's
superstar.
why.
Of course he's a
Hey,
superstar.
hey,
That's
hey,
why.
hey, Piro,
Look,
But as a boxing
what up,
fan,
Santos?
anybody who
the
knows,
last,
knows.
look,
I can hear you,
the last,
Santos. I can hear you.
look, the betting, the people that set the betting odds, they
Mm-hmm.
also had TCU beating Colorado,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but it didn't happen.
exactly.
They
Because
did.
They
Because
get it
the
wrong.
bookies,
They
play.
get it wrong
can't always
sometimes.
be right. Yeah, they
Yeah.
gotta be
That's
wrong
what I'm saying.
sometimes. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. They get it wrong sometimes.
but I mean that's I mean that doesn't
Look, the
explain
history.
why they would put it 4-1 in the first place.
Look, the history of boxing is replete with that shit. That betting shit don't mean shit. You can take the greatest, many of the greatest fighters have been underdogs in fights, and they went on to become legends after that shit.
Again,
From
Canelo,
Muhammad Ali to Roberto Duran. Even when
Alvarez.
Roberto Duran fucking won the championship against Ken Buchanan. Ken Buchanan was the fucking favorite. Now most of you young people
Did the
don't know
same
that
thing.
shit.
Canelo did the same thing.
You know? By the time Canelo was winning the championship, Canelo was already looked at as a serious prospect when he won the championship. He
Yeah.
wasn't an underdog. A motherfucker's
He's been an underdog plenty. He's been an underdog plenty.
No, he wasn't. Because even when he fought Floyd, mad
He was
people,
the underdog. He was the underdog.
they had mad people that was
Floyd was the underdog.
picking him to beat Floyd. Now all of a sudden, this revisionist fucking history, they want to act like he was the underdog. He was
the underdog. He was the underdog.
He was there. He was
revisionist history.
mad people was picking him to beat. Picking him. That's why they took the fucking fight. They didn't take that shit thinking they was going to lose. But Floyd Mayweather, they thought, oh well, you put it out at 152 and he take it. Yeah, he called their fucking bluff and took that shit and whipped his fucking ass.
Floyd wanted
He called their bluff.
Not the other way around.
They're going to take it.
The other way around.
His bluff. They called.
Floyd
They
wanted
that
catch weight.
They thought it. No, they did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
It was Canelo Alvarez and put that shit out.
No, he didn't.
They did.
No, he didn't.
They put it out.
It was Floyd.
Alvarez's team put out.
I don't know what you got against the facts, bro. I don't understand.
They wanted to fight so much because they were so confident in him at the time, because he had beaten everybody else at that time. They said they wanted that fight so bad. They put out that catch weight of 152, and they thinking that Floyd was. And he accepted that shit. And Floyd called their bluff and took that shit.
It's not.
That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. That shit.
No, it's not.
That's exactly what happened, man.
No, it isn't.
How long you been?
You can say that's exactly how it happened. They don't change the facts. Go down that way.
This is for a living, B. I'm not no fucking fan.
Like I told you, sir. Congratulations. What do you want me to tell you?
For a living, y'all guys, you two guys come on here. Y'all just purely fans, man. This is what I do. This is
we're all fans. We're all fans.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. You know, I'm not a fan. You's a fan. I'm not a fan, B.
Congratulations. I mean, do you want to? Where should I send you the cookie?
Coach and the manager. That's what I am. And I was a fighter. I'm not no fan.
Should I send the cookie to Floyd? Should I send the cookie to you?
You know?
I mean, do you want a pat on the back? You want an attaboy? What you want?
You know? This is what I'm saying. Y'all get on here
Like,
and y'all just be talking. Y'all just y'all just
somebody called
here
Beef,
and y'all ruining the reputation of a once glorious sport, man.
No, that's what
These
you're
new, all
doing, bro.
these
Talking out of your ass, bro.
new
People that
fangirls,
talk out their
all
ass
these new
ruin the sport, bro.
all
I've
these
been
new
this shit for 42
all
years.
new
You're just a fan. What the fuck does
and
that
these
mean?
shitty
That
that
don't
I'm
mean
not no
shit.
fucking fan.
That don't
I'm
mean a
not no
fucking
fucking
thing.
fan. I'm not no fucking fan.
Congratulations.
You know,
Congratulations.
y'all come into this shit
Congratulations.
and y'all bring all this newfangled shit and y'all don't know what, like in the words of the late great Roger Mayweather, y'all don't know shit. Y'all don't know shit about boxing, man.
Yeah, I can throw around quotables
You know?
all I want
You
to,
know?
bro. But at the end of the day,
Yeah, but I can back it up though. But I can back it up.
I mean,
And I can back it up.
I mean, shit.
And I can back it up.
Oh, you're an
I
avatar on
can
the
back it
internet.
out.
You
I
can
can back
it
it
up
out
as
of
much as I can.
you know.
You can back it up as much as I
I
can.
can back it up more.
Fuck out of here with this shit.
You know, I can back it up. I can back it up more.
Shit, man.
Period. Point blank.
Man. Motherfuckers on the internet
That's
are
why the
delirious,
fuck.
bro.
That's the reason. Yeah, like you, niggas like you. That's the why the fuck I don't be on here so much. That's the reason why. That's the reason why you.
I come here to give my opinion, bro. That's it.
And that's exactly the reason why I can't be on here like this. Because I can't stand you motherfuckers, yo.
Safe guess.
I can't.
That's what you do. Come on here, cap. I don't.
I don't come on here.
Me and you.
Nah, I don't come on here, cap. I don't come on here, cap. Because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
You know, you put your cap gun and you just start fucking letting off rounds.
Period. Point blank. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Doesn't sound like it, bro.
Y'all don't know what y'all just be saying.
You say inaccurate information. You say inaccurate information.
Y'all say
Google is your friend. Google is your friend. That's all I gotta say. Google is your friend.
Speaking now, I'm not speaking no inaccurate shit.
Yeah, you are.
Exactly what I'm talking about, bro.
You know, but I can say the same thing. Like I literally can do it with
Grant Ellis Phillips. I'm directly connected to
anybody on the internet can say what you say, bro.
No, not anybody. They can't say what I say from my perspective.
Okay, so how can I vet you? How can I vet you? I
got a direct connection to this shit, B. And I'm saying, you arguing me saying that no.
Respectfully,
if you really know your information, if you really know what you know,
you probably get a lot of subscribers.
I already got a fucking channel, B.
Okay, all right, okay, then it makes sense. It makes sense.
You know, I already got a fucking channel, but it's not just a channel, B. This is what I do.
Yeah, I know. I can say the same shit, bro. I can say the same shit.
I'm not just no fucking.
You sound like the rest. You sound like the rest. You talk over people.
No, I don't.
Talk over people.
History. You know what?
I've been doing this for 42 years.
That shit. I'm saying that shit. I see people. When I see motherfuckers coming in here,
be honest about it.
When I see people come in here,
you'll get a lot more subscribers,
and they disparage this fucking sport. I'm not going
to. That's literally what you do.
I'm not going to.
I mean, like, come on, let's keep it a buck, bro.
I'm not going to sit back and just take this shit.
Bro, but you do. You do what you say that other people do.
I'm not going to do it. But ain't nothing else to talk about.
If you really were about it, we would never see you on the internet, bro.
Ain't nothing else to talk about, bro. Ain't nothing else to talk about.
There wasn't talking now. There was
nothing else to
trying to get my point across, and you talking over me, bro.
Nah,
another internet YouTuber, bro. You ain't different. You ain't different, bro.
You said your point, and when I said what I said, you said I was wrong. So I didn't.
You are wrong.
No, I'm not.
Wrong, bro.
Whatever.
Ain't nothing else to talk about, bro. How can I vet you?
Ain't nothing else to talk about. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Ain't nothing else to talk about.
You ain't different. You the same, bro. You the same.
Ain't nothing else to talk about.
I enjoy
everybody know. Everybody on this channel know who I am. My shit speak for itself, B. You know. So you know, all y'all come on here, y'all know what the fuck y'all talking about. But that's
everybody has a different view on different YouTubers that they meet. You know, my view on you is my view on you. Like, I don't care how Mex views you or how Cal views you.
You don't know.
I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. You know, I'm just saying, like, I can only go by.
What's the bet?
Like, present
What's the bet? What's the bet?
It's not a bet, Max. It's not a bet, Max. He's just, you know, I just had to call this guy out. That's all.
You ain't calling me the fuck out, nigga.
I
We can
mean,
go
I
meet.
mean,
We can meet somewhere.
if he wouldn't have been rude, Mex, I wouldn't have cooked him. You know, but he had
You
to be rude, so you know, fuck it.
you ain't cook
Mex, I
shit
live
here.
for this shit. You know this,
What
bro.
are
I
you guys?
live for this shit.
What are you guys
I
cooking
live for
on?
this.
You ain't cook me. Fuck out of here.
Man, I cooked you
I'm
like
the
3
master
times,
of
bro.
this shit. You
That
ain't
shit
cook
was
me on nothing,
delicious. That shit was delicious.
nigga. Shit, I'm the
Shit,
boxing historian. You ain't cook me on nothing on this.
I put it
Come
away
on.
and leftovers for tomorrow, bro.
You never cook this.
What are you guys
Man,
talking about? Canelo?
I
Shit.
gotta update my scalp list, bro. I
Yeah.
gotta update my scalp list, bro. This
You
is
know,
like one of my most fulfilling
he's trying to
scalps.
tell me back. You know, he talking this old dumb shit. You know, fuck out of here.
Oh,
Oh,
some
the
funny
Canelo
shit, bro.
shit? Oh, the Canelo shit
Ah,
again?
nah,
Was
same
it
old,
about
same old.
Canelo?
You know,
About Canelo
it's
ducking
easy work.
Benavidez?
These
Nah,
YouTubers are easy work, bro.
he
YouTubers are
was saying
easy work.
no, he was saying like that. We was talking about the fact of when Floyd fought Canelo, how Canelo team at the time, Canelo was the hot prospect, the big shit. They had built him up, and when it was come time to make that fight with Floyd, his management is the ones who put out. They wanted to fight so bad because at that time Canelo was the hot shit. He beating every fucking body, and they figured he was ready to take on because they looking at him as the big ticket, take on Floyd, which made all the sense in the fucking world at that time to take Floyd on, knock him off, and become the man. Because at that point in his career, he had over 40 victories, undefeated, had beaten all the relative names at that time. From
He didn't beat
Shane
anyone
Mosley.
yet, though.
He had beat Shane Mosley and all of them at that time.
He beat Austin Trout. That was his
That
biggest
was
win at the
after.
time, man.
No,
Yeah,
that was after. I'm talking about at that
No,
point he had
they made him
fought
fight
he beat Trout.
before
He beat
he,
Austin
Trout,
to
and
get the
then he
fight.
fought him.
before he fought him, he had beat like Shane and shit like that.
Trout,
He
Austin Trout.
had beat
Beat
some
Austin Trout.
names. He had beat some names. So they was like at this point, he ready for the step. He ready for the step up. And when they offered the fight, they wanted that fight so bad, his management team. And from their perspective, I could see it. From their perspective, they wanted that fight at that time. Floyd was on the end of his career. You figure me, he later in his career, so it made sense for them to take the fight. He was the bigger, younger man, undefeated, had been making real waves in the sport at that point. So they
Oh, he
wanted to
just beat
fight.
Austin Trout, bro. He just beat Austin Trout. That's why they thought they
Yeah,
could win.
but he had also beat Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley
Yeah,
is a name.
Yeah,
he
but Shane
beat
Mosley was
Shane
hung
and
in the
Jose
tooth already.
Tito.
Shane Mosley was already done, bro.
And he was on his granted, he was on the downside. Yeah, but that same Shane Mosley, after that ended up fucking up Antonio Margarito after that
So
shit. So my point is, he wasn't that far gone. So my point being, at that point, Canelo showed he could fucking fight. He wasn't no fucking bum.
Canelo was
Canelo,
never a bum, bro. Canelo was never a bum. He'll never be a bum.
Canelo showed that
Canelo's literally the face of boxing, bro. Come on.
he showed at that point that he was worthy of a fight against Mayweather at that time. He showed that shit. He didn't just get gifted that shit. He had showed it. So he had
Why
earned
not?
that shit at that time. So my point is, they wanted that fight so bad that they the ones who even put out. They was that confident of him in that time. They put out that we'll take the fight, and they put out the 152 to him.
Like I
It
said,
was his
saying that
team.
doesn't make it true, bro. Saying that doesn't make it true.
It's a fact, yo, bro. We can
No, it's not a
research
fact.
this shit.
Not a
You
fact.
can
I already
research
did.
it.
I already did.
You put it out, and they
Yeah, I lived through this shit. I don't even need to research it, bro.
Floyd and them agreed to take this shit
At the end of the day,
because of
bro,
that shit.
I'm just
They
another guy on
agreed to
YouTube
take
just
it.
like you, bro. But
They
there's a
agreed to
difference. I
take
don't come
it.
into here to
They
cap,
agreed
bro.
to take it.
I don't
And
pull
I
out my
ain't
cap
capping
gun and just start going.
I'm not capping either.
Yes, you
I know
are. You're a
exactly,
big
I know
cap.
exactly
Like
what
cap,
I'm
cap, cap. Every time
I know
I
exactly
hear you talk, cap,
what
cap, cap,
I know
cap,
exactly
cap,
what
cap,
I'm
cap, cap.
talking about. I know exactly what
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
it was
No,
Shane
well,
and
I mean,
Jose
like I can
Tito
say
and then
the same
Austin
thing,
Trout.
bro.
And
I
then
can say the same
Floyd.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can say the same thing. Just because you said I'm about this, I'm that doesn't make it true, bro.
Well, I'm look, all I can
Bro,
say, I know for the
you know how long
some shit I know for a fact.
I've been in this sport. I've been in the sport for 80 years, bro. So that's it. I trump you. I win. Checkmate.
Yeah, whatever, nigga.
Exactly. That's my whole point.
Hey, Max.
Mm.
Max.
Jesus.
Hey, Max. Hey Max, these old ass men been on here arguing for 40 minutes.
That's some funny shit, bro. Fucking
Hey,
God.
you know what? I just want
You're
to
right, Mike.
point out how we just let him go. Nobody cut nobody off, and nobody muted no one. Y'all got your shit off. It's a
Man, did
free
that.
speech panel. Uh, I think Canelo has strategically, moved his career along the way he has been wanting to do. So, damn, you made best futures get off, Puro. Damn, dog.
No, I think he might have his
Why
service might
why
have dropped him
why
off.
you run the OG off the panel, dog?
I think it was his service more than anything. He'll be back.
I hope so.
Them old ass niggas argue for 40 minutes, bro.
He
Puro, what's up, Puro?
said I'm 80. Man,
Did we lose Puro too?
he's still here in spirit, man.
Damn. We should
I
let
mean,
him
I was
keep going,
exhausted. Niggas had to take a water break, bro.
huh?
I know the vibes, dog.
Oh man, I needed a piss. Seriously, I did, bro. Man, I love the internet, bro. Like, sometimes it gets kind of repetitive, bro. But then, I was
Nights
sick
like
today too.
this.
I felt like shit, bro. But something told me let me jump on Kyle's panel. Oh man, it was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth
Now
it.
you got to
Thank you,
detox,
Kyle.
dog.
Thank you.
Bringing them
Salute
back
to
to
the
life.
boxing section. Subscribe to subscribe to the homie Kyle. You get quality content every single time.
Yeah, why you make best futures league, man? You got him mad.
I didn't. I wasn't trying to get him mad, bro.
No, he back. He back. Hold on. Yeah, he
Just
back.
it's all in good
Yeah,
fun.
nah,
So
I got knocked off.
Oh, damn. We
Yeah, I'm
back.
back
We
on
back.
it. Nah, hell yeah, I'm back.
2 times free
You
PPD.
know what
Nah,
time it
fuck
is.
that, man. RP
You
Pop.
already know what time it is. You already know
Shit.
when it comes to this shit.
So, what do you think the
man,
odds are that Canelo fights Benavidez next?
0.
100%,
Go.
0?
100%. I'm gonna say
100?
90%. I'm gonna say
Well,
90.
we'll say winner of Benavidez Boo Boo.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean that's what they've been saying,
Mm.
but I mean the 10% I think is because of Bud is still kind of like lurking right there. So
I'm
I
not
mean,
mad at
Bud
that.
could always be the apple card.
I'm not bad at that just because I'm biased toward Bud and I want him to. That's the only fight he can make some money on, really. Mel
Yeah,
fucked
like
up the
like
fight they
real
could have
money,
had.
real money. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Mel and Earl fucked up the
Yeah,
fights he
Mel
could have
worth the
had. He
money.
could have had a good rematch if Earl would have been competitive, but he got his ass whooped. And
Yeah,
then Mel didn't do shit this last fight.
but even when Errol get his ass whipped, at least he was trying. This motherfucker Charlo didn't do shit. He didn't try at all.
Well,
At all. Errol Spence was getting his ass kicked the whole fight, but he tried. He was getting
we
knocked
really
from
gotta
pillar
blame
to post.
Canelo, bro.
He was getting knocked from pillar to post the whole fucking fight, but he was trying to the bitter end. He made it to the 9th round. But
We gotta blame
Charlo
Canelo
didn't
too.
try. Charlo didn't try at all.
Yeah, it was bad. Like
It was bad.
you could like my thing is, dog. At least John Ryder fought. He got his ass
Word.
kicked, but
Even
he
he
fought.
fought. Even he fought.
oh
That's a
damn!
fact. That's a fact though. Even he fought.
I mean, it's a fact that Jermel fought as well. So I mean, what are we talking about here?
He ran. That nigga
Puro,
just ran the whole fucking
Puro.
fight.
We're not gonna fall
He
for your
ran the
shit,
fight.
Puro.
No,
He ran the
I
whole
mean,
fight.
I talk my shit, but it's always comes from a truthful place. At the end of the day, yeah, it was bad. It was a 12-0. But I thought he tried. I thought he did everything he could. But at the end of the day, it ain't just about Mel. It's obviously about the guy in front of you. Like, it's always gonna be the guy in front of you. Takes two to tango. If it was a lesser opponent, he would have done better.
But that's why there was no tangoing because only one of them wanted to tango.
No, but I mean, like if he would have kept his hands in his pockets, that'd have been different. Like he didn't, and then he fought the best way, and he fought the only way that anybody else has beat Canelo other than Floyd. But that's something different, and that was using lateral movement using your legs. But unfortunately, it's a different Canelo. You can't beat Canelo doing that no more.
Man, listen,
You
you can never
can.
beat him
Mel's
doing
just
that.
not good at it.
Nah, you can't.
Exactly.
Because not even Dimitri Bivol beat him like that.
Especially when you're scared. Especially when you're scared to fucking fight. You ain't even letting your
That's the
hands
thing,
go
you know.
at all.
Like with the Bud situation is gonna be the same thing. That's why I say blame Canelo. Like if the Bud fight don't happen, because now Bud knows like shit, I'm gonna get my ass beat.
Nah.
Like Bud was probably watching the fight, hoping that Canelo looked like shit. He's like, fuck.
Now,
Like
Bud
maybe in
got
a
more
few
pride
years
than
I'll
that.
call him out again. Maybe in a few years I'll call him out again.
Well,
He got
listen,
more
I already
pride than
told
that.
y'all. Listen, I already told y'all. He's back on. I told y'all that he knew his PED levels. He misjudged him against
Mhm.
Bivol. I just told y'all that last time.
Yeah.
You know. But I want the Bud fight to happen though.
I want that Benavidez
I like
fight,
Bud
bro.
too. I like Bud too. No, Benavidez is gonna happen.
I hope so.
Because Benavidez ain't gonna have no shot, bro. Y'all thought Maul was bad, bro. Shit, David's about to be put out of a career.
No,
David's
hell
gonna
no.
win some rounds. David make it competitive at least. He'll go out on a shield.
Yeah.
Maybe not, but Canelo's gonna end his career, bro. Watch.
And
Hell no.
David?
He throw too many punches, bro.
That don't matter, bro.
That matters.
Like he has no
He-
defense,
Yeah.
bro. And stylistically, it plays into Canelo's it's putty into his hands, bro.
And I have been saying that for a minute though, Piro. I said he lacks defense. He's just a pressure fighter, and he leaves a whole bunch of openings to the body and to the head for Canelo to rip his hooks. So
Yeah, man. It's a
the only
really
difference
bad
is
matchup.
there will be heat
They
coming
want it.
back.
They want it. So fuck
There
it,
will
give
be
it to him.
heat coming back though. You
If
know?
he dies, he
For
dies. I
sure.
don't give a fuck. I'll
For
go to the
sure.
funeral and be like, fuck you.
Damn, if I've been views like that, dog.
That was a joke, obviously.
You'll have your fellow Mexicans coming at you, dog. They're gonna get you.
What? No, bro. I mean, anyways, they do that anyway. But this is on the internet, bro.
Now,
In real life, but
Benavidez-
shit.
Benavidez gonna go for his though. He ain't gonna bitch up like Charlo did.
Yeah, Charlie didn't bitch up.
He got more pride. He'd rather go out on his shield.
Well, I mean, I could say this about Mel and David. At least Mel went in there with a small chance of winning because he like has plenty of experience to fall back on. You know, like David doesn't even believe in himself enough to give himself the best chance to win by beating the other opponents, bro. You know, so like, who's more of a pussy? Just saying.
Hey, David has a better win than Mel ever had. His win over Caleb Plant is better than probably any Mel win.
But that's because you rate Caleb Plant high. I don't.
Well, I mean, maybe Lubin at the
I mean,
time was a
he
good win also.
couldn't even knock out Caleb Plant, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
And
some
Canelo
people
couldn't
say-
knock out Mel.
No, he couldn't. Yeah, and he'll always have that over his head too, as well. You know, people come out with different excuses, but no, at the end of the day, no, he couldn't knock him out. But he
He
fucking
could've-
outboxed
no.
He
ever
could have
living
knocked
shit
him
out
out.
of him.
It's just that he could have knocked him out. It's hard to knock a motherfucker out when he running all fucking night and he's scared to fight you.
Hey, listen. You know
Shit.
what that
Plant
fight
did the
reminded me
exact
of?
same thing. Caleb Plant did the
Hey,
exact same thing.
hey,
He got
hey,
his ass
Piro.
knocked out. So
Piro,
Yeah, but he was trying to fight though. He tried to stand and fight at some point.
what up, Kyle?
Charlo never tried to fight.
Hey,
Yeah, he did.
let me tell you what that fight reminded me of. You know what that fight reminded me of?
What's up?
Jaron Ennis versus Sandor Martin, bro.
When did they fight?
Facts.
When did they fight, Kyle?
Ain't that buddy name?
1000%.
You're talking about Karen Chukadaskian, right?
Oh, Karen.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, see how it's not facts, bruh?
Yeah.
He knew what I was talking about, though.
Yeah, I'm sure he did, bro.
I knew.
That's your homie, bro. That's your homie, Kyle. It's all good.
He's talking about the kid that was running all fucking night on his throat.
Yeah, that's Karen.
Yeah. You said that after the fact, bro. Yeah, we know you didn't know who he
But
was.
that's how I pronounce his name too. That's how I pronounce his name.
40 years in the sport, huh? 40 years in the sport. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you motherfucker, right.
Keep hanging yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, man, that's just easy work, bro. Motherfuckers keep trying, bro. Motherfuckers always trying to skate uphill, man. Shout out to Wesley Snipes,
Making
man. I love that
yourself look
line.
stupid.
I ain't looking stupid. I'm not the one that's saying, "Oh, Sandra Martin, facts, facts, facts." Then you get checked, and you still can't like fucking like literally admit it, bro. That's what I'm saying. Just be honest, bro.
Nah.
I didn't.
Nah,
I was wrong. That's all I gotta say. I was wrong.
I knew
I
who
gotta
he
say I
was
was
talking
wrong.
about. I knew who he was talking
Yeah,
about.
you know what he was talking about after I said his
Yeah,
name.
nah.
I can't believe you, friends.
Jeez Louise, bro. Just take the L, bro. Just sit on that
Martin is the
L.
kid that
Stop taking L's. Stop taking L's. L's are a part of life, bro.
Fimo for.
Losses are a part
I
of
knew
life.
he was wrong.
Embrace that. Embrace that L, bro.
I knew that he said. I knew that he said the wrong person, but I knew who he was talking about. That's why I said facts, because I knew who he was talking about. I knew he wasn't talking about who Teofimo fought. I knew that, but he rushed that shit out. But I wasn't gonna say nah. I just said yes, facts. I know who you're talking about. But I knew exactly who he was talking about.
Okay, man. Shit, man. I'm telling you, bro. I mean, I know from experience. Embrace the L and make you, make you a better debater.
I can't believe it, friends. I can't believe it. Hey, fuck, bro. Canelo's still fucking duck till he fights Benavidez. I don't give a fuck. Or the winner of Benavidez, Boo Boo. And I don't really care about seeing him fight anyone else. I don't want to see him fight Bivol. Unless maybe Jake Paul or Bud.
No.
Jake Paul or Bud are only two fights I won't be mad at if he fights other than Benavidez.
Nah.
Facts, Max. Tell him, Max.
Better BF. How about that?
He's never gonna do that. But if he does that, I'll respect him.
Freddie Fury, bro. Freddie Fury. If you don't fight him, he's a duck.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah.
Talking about Jake Paul, man. Fury already whipped Jake Paul's ass. Canelo needs to fight the guy.
He didn't whip his ass. He didn't whip his ass.
But fuck all that, Max. He's got to fight the man who
he
beat
beat
the
him.
man.
He beat him, but he whipped his ass. Mel got his ass whipped. Paul had a close fight.
An ass kicking is an ass kicking, bro. We don't
want
like
his levels.
excuse me, Jake Paul. That's yesterday's news, bro.
Jake Paul's everyday news.
Canelo Alvarez is the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. Facts.
Who, Jake Paul, Canelo Alvarez?
No, didn't I just say Jake Paul? Like he's gone. He's yesterday's news. I said Tommy Fury, Canelo Alvarez. The fight, the same boxing. Let's go. Fact.
Fuck. That's not happening. Hey, speaking of a big fight, I mean, it's signed. I don't know how I feel about it, but how y'all feel about Usyk Fury, man, for the king of the world, heavyweight undisputed, first one since what, Lennox Lewis, first in the 4-belt era?
That's what they say. I mean, I think Fury's gonna win. I mean, I'm not big on the heavyweights, bro, to be honest, but I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, see, I think Fury wins too, but he's been kind of inactive for a minute, and Usyk do got hella skill. So I don't know.
Very skilled fighter.
He's not like super small. I mean, he's a lot small. Everyone's smaller than Fury, but
yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think it's like impossible for Usyk to win, but I mean, I don't see it.
Yeah, that's true.
But if he wins, hey, more power to him, because fuck Fury. Fuck him all day. I don't like fucking Fury, bro.
You don't like Fury?
Nah, he's a clown, bro. I never have.
Damn.
Come on, man. I bet on Wilder all 3 fights, bro. Like even
damn.
Even beyond my better judgment, I just want to.
Damn, that's some retarded shit, man.
I mean, but at least Wilder had a chance, He fucking knocked him down in the first and the third fights. But it is what it is, bro. It happens. Fighters lose.
No, Mayweather. The GOAT.
For Mayweather and fucking Marciano, Calzaghe.
Calzaghe don't get mentioned enough, dog. Calzaghe got bodies on his fucking resume, and
yeah, I know he doesn't.
And he don't ever get brought up. No, nothing. But he beat Roy Jones, Lacey, Bernard. He beat the guys. He came to the U.S. and fought the names he needed to fight at the time. Beat them all.
He didn't fight James Toney.
James Toney was a shell by then.
Bro, I think at the same time James Toney was knocking out heavyweights, bro. I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on that one. But Joe Calzaghe was good.
And he was entertaining, too. That was the thing. It wasn't like he was a boring fighter. He came over here throwing punches and bunches.
Yeah, I would say he was entertainment. I thought he was entertaining. Yes, he was.
Kawasaki and Canelo, man. That would have been the fight right there.
That would have been a good fight.
Oh yeah, he beat Kessler too. I forgot. And Sakio
Yeah.
Bika.
I remember the Mikko Kessler fight. It was a good fight too.
And Manfredo.
Yeah, Manfredo was. Yeah, he was okay actually. He wasn't super like horrible. He was like because he came off the Contender. You know, he had a lot of hype.
Yeah. And Contender was a great show. They bring that shit
No,
back.
it was, and actually came out with some good boxers, like the Gomez guy, the guy that Canelo fought and Gotti fought. He was actually a pretty decent fighter, but no, he was another one with a lot of hype because of the show. But he was okay. I think he was the one that actually ended Gotti's career, if I'm not mistaken. But Gotti was already out of it, man. He was already old. You know that motherfucker like fucking was homeless. That became homeless after the fact, right, Mex? The Gomez guy.
Gomez?
Yeah. He got addicted to fucking crystal and shit, bro. Seriously. Yeah, I was watching an interview with him in one of the YouTube channels.
Oh shit! He's getting strung out on meth.
Yeah. But he cleaned himself up.
No,
though.
no, I'm
He
okay.
cleaned himself up.
Thank you.
You know. Back
What
on
we got
the
this
path and
weekend,
shit.
man? We got Warrington and Wood.
Yeah, fuck that fight, but I'm still gonna watch it.
It should be entertaining.
It could be.
Who
Who you got, Mike?
I got Wood probably.
Yeah, me too.
Probably later knockout. And then Zerto and Joe Smith this weekend too.
Who you got an hour?
That's at a catch weight. I don't know. They're both coming off some bad L's.
Facts.
Fuck. I think Smith's. I would think the favorite is Zerto, right?
Yeah, I would say so. I think it's a smart favorite too.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. But Joe Smith only got his punch, but he hits hard like a motherfucker, and he lands. You know, Zerto got some boxing ability. So it's an interesting fight. I got Zerto, but you know, like if he can't take his punch, bro, be interesting.
But if Zerto don't win this, it's like, where do you really go from here, bro?
No, it's over. It would effectively be over. Yeah.
Damn. There's some other fights. I don't know who the fuck these people are. So a minimum weight IBF World Minimum Weight Championship.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that one. That was Sergio Valladares is in that fight.
Yeah, Valladares.
Yeah, he just became champ too. It's gonna be a good fight.
Shigioka.
Yeah. It should be a good fight.
What the fuck is minimum weight? Like 80 pounds?
100, I believe.
Oh hell no! That's fucking.
Yeah, that's like exactly how the name suggests. Minimum. It's the minimum you can weigh to win a professional title.
I'd probably actually rather watch actual 100-pound children fight.
Back in the days, and even currently, like not this recently, because I don't remember any like fire fights this recently. But back in the days, bro, those fights are some of the best, bro.
Yeah, because they don't get tired and they can't knock each other out. There's a bunch of punches.
They say that, but bro, good fights, bro. And then like literally like you know, not a lot of people know like the technicality that goes into like that type of style of fighting. But if you watch enough of it, you'll learn something.
Yeah.
So it's all kind of a different can of worms. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know if I could take time out of my day to watch some shit like that, but
man, you watch bare knuckle, Max. Come on, bro. You can give these
guys real
like
men fighting, man. That's real men.
5 minutes. These guys are real men too, bro. These guys are literally like 5 foot or 4'11" and weigh 100 pounds, but will literally mop the floor with you, Max.
With me?
Yeah, you.
Bro, that's if I don't get my hands on them.
In the street,
and I'm not singling you out.
Like
they'll beat the shit out of me, bro.
That's if I don't get. That's if I don't get my hands on them.
Yeah, bro. Even if you get your hands on them, bro, I'm telling you.
But if I grab them, it's over.
But the point being is like these guys are men, is what I'm saying. That's the only point I was trying to make.
Barely.
Literally, you will get your ass beat. Like don't like me. I wouldn't get no delusions of grandeur. I wouldn't fuck with those little dudes.
I ain't worried about it. I get my hands on him going for. I get my
Well, yeah,
hands on
you
him
ain't
going
worried
for a
about it
ride,
because
man.
when are you going to run into a world championship minimum weight boxer?
I mean, I would never pick a fight with a fucking 100-pound
Ex-
person anyway. So,
exactly. But like say by perchance, bro, like you just was unlucky,
but if he started one
and
with me,
you
like
had you had a bad day. Well, however it got started, you would
it's
get
like
your ass
if
beat.
it's
That's
like a
all I'm
little
saying.
5-foot 100-pounder at the bar was like, "Hey, fool, what you going?" I'm like, "Watch out, little man." And he wants
He
to.
whip your ass. If if hands would get thrown, your ass would get beat.
I
And
mean,
then,
his hands
and
would be
trust me,
fast. I would expect him to be fast to begin with, so I'd be on my guard. Like, okay, he's probably quick.
man,
Just grab him. I grab him, and
Man, listen,
I'll just fucking
he's a
rock bottom
professional
that fool.
fighter, Max. That's my
He's a
point, man.
professional
listen,
boxer,
bro. I
Yes,
was
exactly.
Spartan. Listen, I
not
was
Go ahead,
fighter.
go
Spartan
ahead, go ahead,
kick.
go ahead.
Listen, I was Spartan kick that
I would
motherfucker
dump
right
him
in the
on his head,
chest.
bro.
Man, what?
I'll throw him on a roof, dog.
This ain't no
Bruh.
sense in the boxing bout. I'm not
I
drop him
think
out his.
my daughter probably weighs more than 100 pounds right now, bro.
All I'm saying, bro, is they will beat your ass, bro.
I would throw
I
him
get a
back.
I get a hold up, Mr. Rap. I'm
I would
being
throw
honest.
him through a car.
Because
Or,
you know, a lot of these guys come from the same hoods we do, bro. So I mean, like they ain't fucking choir boys either.
yeah, I get
Ain't no,
that, but
listen, ain't nobody that
there's
little doing
weight
nothing.
class for a reason.
Yeah, bro. Ain't nobody that little doing nothing to me, bro.
But see, you're taking one, not you much, Kyle, but you, Max. Like you're taking one. You're like you're moving the goalpost, bro. You're talking about weight classes, and then you're saying you're gonna throw somebody on the roof. Like you gotta pick. It's either gonna be in a professional boxing ring or it's gonna be a street fight. You gotta pick one.
No, I said a fight, a street fight. We're talking about like if I see him in the
Okay.
bar and shit.
Okay. So what does weight classes have to do with anything then? In a street fight, weight classes, there is no weight classes.
No, but you still know not to pick a fight with people bigger than you on average.
I understand that, but I've been in fights where I didn't pick a fight with a big ass gargantuan motherfucker, but I still got into a fight with one. Sometimes
Oh
shit just
yeah,
happens. Is all I'm
and you
saying.
win some of those still. Like yeah, it
No,
happens,
no. What you do is you fucking do your best, and
but you
fucking
don't let them
and
grab
hopefully
you.
somebody jumps in. It jumps in, or like literally like I
You
don't know
won't
how many
be.
street fights you've been
You
in.
won't be.
Like running away is actually
Many.
a plausible scenario if you need to.
It's the most likely scenario for me personally, because
I
I'm not
mean,
about to
one,
get
I
shot.
would never be in that situation, but I have been in a couple of times, and luckily, like I misread the situation because damn, I remember one time there was this guy. I swear to God, bro, he must have been like 350. Like he looked like he was 7 foot, but I don't know. But anyways, so I went to the bathroom. My homie and him are talking in the corner, right? And I thought something was going down, bro. And mind you, my homie is like he's like I was telling you, like 4'11". You know, he's like he's not very tall, but you know those short dudes usually got the Napoleon complex, right? So I thought, fuck, what did this guy say to this guy, bro? So on the back of my mind, I'm like, shit, I'm about to get my ass beat. But fuck it, bro. I thought that lasted like a second. I went straight over there, but the homies, that big dude's wife stopped me before I got there, and she's like, no, don't trip. They just talking. Yeah, apparently some guy was taking pictures of my homie's wife, you know, without like like some creepy shit, and that's what they were talking about. So that shit was funny how we kicked them out the bar, bro. That shit was funny. The little guy that was taking pictures.
Oh, so you
Yeah,
almost
Or
got maxed.
but
You
still,
almost
bro.
got
But
maxed out on the accident.
bruh. But seriously, like I didn't like it. I literally within a second, I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna go to the hospital. But that fucking fear went away quite quick, bro. But that's just because that's the type of dude I am. But I'm telling you, man, I was gonna get my ass beat. I'm sure of it. That motherfucker was huge. And I know how to throw my hands, bro. But sometimes it just don't matter, bro.
yeah, I know. I've fought some Samoans in my day. Well,
Shit, I
one
never
thing
fought
I
a
know,
Samoan, bro. So my respects. Those
yeah.
are my big motherfuckers, bro.
I mean, I woke up and I won, but I lost. You know, so. I
That's funny shit, bro. Damn,
mean,
that's when you know you really got
I
your ass
was
kicked.
beating the dude I was fighting, but his cousin
Did I
came
win? Did I
and
win? Did I win? Hey, yeah, now you lost my fucking in the hospital.
his cousin came and got me.
Yeah, bro. That's funny when like motherfuckers argue that shit. Yeah, man, but I won that fight, bro. You were in the hospital, but nah, man, I got my hands on. That's funny shit, bro.
Oh, hey,
Shit, man.
I got a quick update for y'all.
So
My daughter, we have to make her Halloween costume.
You have to
Are you
make it.
making
Wait,
it?
what was the last part?
We got somebody to make it because
Oh, nice.
Or what's
yeah,
she trying to be?
Alicia Baumgartner.
Oh no! Why would you do that?
Hey, I got the
Don't have,
connect. I got
bro.
the
Do not
connect
have your daughter
on
going
Twitter.
house to house asking
We
for
got
candy
this.
with a syringe in her ass, bro. That is not cool. That is not cool.
Yeah, they're gonna call Children's Services on you, fucking Kyle.
All right, now that it's just me, you know what I mean.
Oh, that's too funny, bro. I knew that was going that way, bro.
You piece of shit.
That's dope. If that's true, that's dope, man. If that's what she wants to be, that's what you want to be.
No, so I'm gonna tell you, I don't believe Alicia Baumgartner is dirty. If
Of course
Neither do
you
Canelo
I.
don't.
fans,
Neither
if
do
the,
I. Neither do I.
if the Canelo fans still think Canelo Alvarez is the best thing ever, then I could think she's the best thing ever. But anyway,
Well,
so
she's the best fighter in the world. I mean, women fighter, in my opinion.
yeah, so me and my daughter,
Hell no.
my daughter watches boxing with me all the time,
Hmm.
and she's seen Alicia Baumgartner a few times, but the last time Alicia Baumgartner had on pink and she was dancing, and
Hmm.
my daughter lit up. So like the moment that like I seen Roy Jones is like that's like the same moment I felt like my daughter just fell in love with boxing because like now she's like extra like into it now. So I think that was like the moment for her. So I'm kind of excited about that.
That's what's up. No, I feel where you're coming from. That is what's up.
Ugh. Why couldn't she
Yeah,
like Clarissa Shields instead?
I
Clarissa
mean,
Shields sucks, bro. Biggest hype
Bro,
job
she's a
in boxing,
GOAT,
bro.
bro.
And I don't even like
She's the
women's
most
boxing, but I think
accomplished
Alicia.
boxer of all time.
That's accomplished, bro. I mean, you gotta have some substance behind those accomplishments. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like she can box. I mean, I've seen her box, obviously, but
She's
I
done
mean, I think
everything there is
Alicia's
to
the
do
best
as a
one out there.
boxer.
I think Alicia's the best one out there.
Nah, Clarissa would beat the fuck out of Alicia.
Well, let's make it happen, Kyle. Make it happen.
Do it.
hey, listen, my
Take it
daughter
on bet.
seen. Hey, listen, my daughter seen Christian Shields 1,000 times. She never went to
That's
she
racist.
never said she never said, "Hey, Dad, I want to be her." She never said that. She seen Lisa Baumgartner, came out there dancing, had the glasses on and the outfit. She said she wanted to be Alicia Baumgartner, but she want Hello Kitty. So I'm making it happen.
You know what they say about kids, Max? They don't never lie, bro.
They lie a whole bunch. What you mean?
I really don't care. I don't really watch women's boxing, but I mean, what I see, I just go by what I see.
Me either. I don't like watching, fourth tier athletes. You know me.
I don't think they're fourth tier or anything like that. I don't know.
You think they're fifth or sixth?
No, I think
Lex,
they're
let it
just as good as
go,
boxers
bro.
as any other boxer on the planet, bro. I don't know. I just don't like women's
Fuck,
boxing.
don't go there. Don't lie to the people, man.
No, I'm not gonna say that like one of these bras is gonna beat up a dude. I ain't gonna say that. But I'm just saying. I mean, like
Okay,
you can
well
see
then
they
there you
got skill.
go.
You see they're skilled.
So the fourth tier, at least, probably. Shit, I mean, boxing might be worse than that.
So
I might
facts.
take
What's
one
going
of them
on,
little
man?
100 pounders over one of them chicks.
What's up, Pittsburgh?
Well, I pick one of them chicks over you, bro. So I mean, come on.
Oh, I'll choke slam one of those chicks.
I got him.
Well, that ain't happening either.
Well, Piro is on a roll tonight. I feel
I
like
know, right? I'm
he
telling you.
got some sleep.
Girl was on his meds, bro. That's
I
supposed to
did
say
get
he
some
was
sleep, bro.
sick.
I'm telling you, I
Roasting.
feel like shit, bro. But I'm here.
Pure over there roasting. Pure over here
Yeah,
roasting.
man.
That's what Pure doing.
Man,
Hey, man.
we
I wasn't
roasting
trying
Mex
to.
right
I was
now.
just trying to, say what's up. What up, Pittsburgh?
What's going on, fellas, man?
Yeah,
Same, man.
because
Y'all cooking up on?
Mex has a problem with me allowing my daughter to be Alicia Baumgartner for Halloween.
As long as she don't take that secret sauce that she takes, she in good shape. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Man, you got to explain that shit to every single house. You might as well just go ahead and what happened to Pure?
Hey, we got people dressing up like Abe Lincoln, and look at his history.
Yeah, but you
Get
gotta
out. Listen to
explain
some of these
that. Like,
people.
Kyle gonna have to walk around with a Google fucking image search and fucking Alicia Bogart and be like, it's supposed to be this girl. She's a boxer. I know you never heard of her because nobody watches women's boxing and shit, but
All right, Max Lee, you gonna be the next to get called out after Keith Thurman. They coming for you, dog.
I don't give a fuck. Ready. Give me 6 months of training and some PEDs, I'm ready.
Can't take PEDs. They got to test your
Why
B
not?
sample.
She
Your B
taking
sample
she
ain't come
taking
back.
PEDs. Why
Yeah,
not?
but they got to test the B sample. The B sample ain't came back yet.
Oh yeah. All right. AKA, how much money you want to give us before this B sample come out?
But it's the same test, so that's always laughable because it's the same test. It's not like they did a separate test; they just poured it in 2 different cups. So I never got that part. And what you think about your boy Charlo, Max? What you thought about that fight?
And my boy,
Yeah.
That's your boy.
I'm a
Listen,
Bud fan, bro. I'm a Bud
hey,
fan.
listen. When you talk shit about Deontay Wilder, I can't fuck with you.
He did what with Deontay Wilder? What Max did?
I want me.
What you did, Max?
He said Charlo talked shit about Deontay Wilder, so he can't fuck with him.
Oh yeah. I mean, he was stupid to do that because he messed up his own fan base. That's why they tried to get their own pay-per-view and that shit didn't sell. They did it one time only.
They did. They did the double stacker.
Yeah, and they didn't do nothing. But that was right after they did that dumb shit, talking crazy. Like I didn't get why they did that because they had the same fans as Deontay Wilder. So I don't know what the fuck they was thinking about. I don't know who was
Black?
vibing on that shit. Yeah, like what are you doing? I didn't get that. They really haven't sold anything. So I don't know those dudes.
Not really the type to do all. They don't sell a lot for sure. But that's because people they expose themselves too much. People see who they really are or who they really aren't, should we say? And this is a perfect example of that.
Not really, Max, because you think I didn't think that guy. You thought that guy had a chance to win?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, so I mean, he went in there and lost.
No, he didn't just go in there and lost. He go in there and lay down, man.
Okay, all right. I heard people say it. I don't agree with that, but I respect it. I got you.
I mean, bro, he didn't even, bro. He
At no point in that fight was he trying to win, bro.
I got you.
He didn't throw. Okay. Listen, let's be honest. The man didn't throw a haymaker.
He was catching Canelo though, bro. Like Canelo was eating some of them. He was
Catching
walking
him
right
where?
through them shits. He hit Canelo with some shit a couple times, man. Canelo didn't even fucking move.
Hey, listen, we're not gonna let you lie on this podcast.
Ah,
bro.
come on, Kyle, man.
We preach.
Come on, Kyle. Come on,
man,
Kyle.
Listen, like May said, man, people are counting on us to bring the truth, man. We can't.
All right, bring the truth. Bring the truth, then, Kyle. So he didn't catch him at no point in the fight. He caught him with a couple shots. I ain't saying he took a whole round and he beat his ass.
Nothing that had no steam on it though.
But it was Canelo. That's the point. He hit him. He hit Canelo. Canelo ain't never been dropped like that, bro.
No. Canelo got one of the best chins of all time. I'm not saying that he was supposed to be, but I'm saying Charlo didn't sit down on this shit.
Not on one. Okay. Like, listen. At least Earl Spence, when he lost, he was swinging for the fences.
Yeah.
All right, that's y'all move. Y'all want to stay to it. I got y'all.
The fuck up. Earl was getting beat the fuck up and still, was trying. Like,
no. He didn't just keep trying. He kept coming forward. Let's say that how it is. He kept coming forward.
All right. So y'all think he laid down? Y'all think he just went in and got a check? I heard that.
Yeah, he went and got that check, bro.
I don't agree with it, but I respect
because it's like this. It's like this.
That's cool.
Would you rather lose to Canelo or Tim Tszyu? And then if you lose Canelo, you're gonna get paid on top of it. So it's all good. Like, he made a smart business decision for him and his family for future generations to come, and he'll be sitting comfy on that.
I mean, but Tim Tszyu not walking through no punches. They not. That's not. They ain't saying shit though. Like Tim Tszyu and Canelo, he ain't 2-3 weight classes higher. He ain't known for squat. That's not the same thing.
Well, he's definitely known for his he's definitely known for his punching power though.
Yeah, I mean, but he not walking through he not eating no punches like Canelo. Like, nah.
Nah, his chin's not like Canelo's. Definitely
Nah,
not.
nah.
Yeah, I think Canelo, boy, he can
But
take a punch.
but after judging that fight, I mean, he might hit hard enough to make Charlo not want to get hit.
But remember too, Charlo was taking a lot of those punches on his arm too. Like he was, a lot of that shit was on his arms, man.
I mean, you making a lot of excuses for a nigga that
I ain't making no excuses. I'm just saying what it is, man. I didn't think the guy. I wanted him to win. I didn't think he had a chance of winning. I always wanted him to win. I didn't think he was gonna fucking win. So I ain't going there expecting the guy. It's not like I'm disappointed that he lost. I didn't think he was gonna fucking win from the beginning.
I didn't even bother watching that fight until later after it was over because I knew from the get-go when that fight got announced. I'm like, why the fuck is this? First of all, no one asked for this shit. Second of all, it's not competitive. He's out the ring for almost a year and a half, coming off a broken hand in a fight where he's gonna need that fucking hand if he wants to try to do something. So it just made no fucking sense to me. But at the end of the day, he was either gonna get forced to fight Tim Tszyu or take Canelo fight and make a lot of money.
Oh yeah, I mean he had no choice but to take the fight. I mean he'd be crazy to turn that fight.
I don't blame anybody that takes a Canelo fight. That is the biggest fight you can take about.
Yeah,
or
he'd be crazy
fight.
to turn the fight now.
Or Jake Paul.
Well, I mean that's probably. I mean I heard rumors of that Jake Paul and Canelo. That'd be like a mega fight. That would be a super fight probably. Because of the basics, people ain't gonna want to see it. Fight fans ain't gonna want to see it, but I mean that's just what it is.
Yeah, I mean, Jake Paul's star is so big that he lost to a real boxer, and people are still buying his fights because they don't care.
I'm saying he sells.
Because first the theory was they just want to see him lose. They want to see him lose. Well, he already lost, so it should be over, right? Like the hype should be over. He already lost, but he's entertaining.
I mean, but I don't know. Like, I think the thing with him, it should have kind of died down at this point because he fights a certain kind of fighter, and there's a room for that, and it just is what it is. I think they should. I don't know. They got to figure out another way to get on that because he's a good promoter and he's got his own fan base. So I think a lot of these guys got to figure out how they can ride a train instead of complaining about it. Because like the Charlos, like that guy's undisputed, and he ain't getting no pay-per-views. He ain't getting no cars where people looking for him like that. So like he's got to some of these guys got to figure some other stuff out besides what they're doing because it's clearly not working. And then they complain about the money. It's cool. Like if you don't care about the money and you're not complaining about the money, then you do you. But you don't complain about it and you're not doing the right thing. If that makes sense. You know what I mean, Max?
Yeah, I mean. Like I said, man, if they offer me a Canelo fight, I'm taking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, that's like the lottery. It's the big ticket. There's a couple fighters out there that whether they win, they lose, whether they're cherry picking, whether they're ducking other fighters, when they call you, you answer, man. Canelo's one of them. I say Canelo, Tank, and Jake Paul. I might, as much as I hate to even throw it out there, I might even throw Ryan Garcia in the mix just because it's Ryan Garcia. I mean, he's still gonna bring eyes to the fight, which is all you really need.
Yeah, he might be in there.
He's on the outer edge. He's on the outer edge.
Right? Is he supposed to be fighting? He tried to switch. Is he scheduled to have a fight?
And a Tyson Fury fight overseas.
I mean, you can't do it out here.
I think. Yeah, Fury. I think he just he gonna try to fight like the Jake Paul type fights, man. That dude not trying to fight no more boxing. He's trying to look for those.
Nah. Hold on. He signed the fight. He signed the fight Usyk in December.
Oh, that's a real thing. They actually signed it.
They signed it.
They actually signed it. Okay, well, that's news to me.
Undisputed heavyweight championship. All 4 belts on the line. The 2 best boxers in heavyweights. 2 best pure boxers in the heavyweight division.
Where they fighting that fight at? You know, Max?
I don't know. I think probably Saudi Arabia because I think Usyk signed to the Saudis. But I don't. They might not have a location yet.
It's probably.
Oh yeah, he signed with that Saudi promotion or whatever.
How you doing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta watch out. Hopefully, Usyk gonna take the referee with him. Better not take that ref with him, man. I don't think Fury. Well, that ain't gonna happen with Fury, anyways. It ain't gonna matter. You think Usyk got a chance of winning that fight?
I think he has the best chance out of all the heavyweights.
Okay.
No. The person with the
Who you
best
got, Kyle?
chance, the best person with the best chance already lost to the nigga twice.
Then he no longer is qualified.
Oh, Wilder? Yeah, Wilder. I don't think. Yeah.
So now, second next best chance. Next up, it's only Usyk. No, I do want to see Ruiz and Wilder though. In the meantime, or Wilder and Joshua. You know, I don't ever want to see Wilder and Fury again.
You want to see Ruiz and Wilder?
I wouldn't mind.
You think Ruiz got a chance? I don't think Ruiz got. You think Ruiz got a chance of beating Wilder?
I think he does.
We don't know unless they get in the ring.
I think he just because Wilder's been out for a minute. I mean, he's literally fought one round of boxing in how many years? 2 years, 2.5, 3 years on.
Ruiz ain't fought either in a while. It's been like a year for Ruiz.
That's true. That's true too. That's true too. So that's what I'm saying. Kind of evens it out a little bit.
Yeah, they might be rusty buckets in the ring.
I just don't. I don't want to see any of these guys fighting dudes we don't know and dudes that clearly shouldn't be in the ring with them. I don't want to see no more Derek Chisora versus nobodies, no more Dillian Whytes versus nobodies. You know, no more Joseph Parkers or no up and comings, no fucking Flipoviches and shit. Like, give us some name versus name fighters. Wilder's at the end of his career. He's almost 40 years old in the heavyweight division. I mean, give him Joshua Ruiz before he gets out of there. Maybe a Usyk fight. I don't know
if he got that many fights though, Max. He kind of up there, man. He gonna keep messing around and fuck around, find out, man. He up there with the heavyweights. He already light, anyways. It's not a big heavyweight.
I just need.
He's a big heavyweight. He's just not a heavy heavyweight. He's big. He's 6'7".
But he's not. He doesn't have all them cats can knock you out with that heavyweight stuff, man. Even though, doesn't really matter. He's older. I don't know about that one.
The number one guy on that list of people that can knock you out is still Deontay Wilder. Still, so
we don't know that though, Max. He ain't fighting a long time.
I mean, until proven otherwise.
Okay,
he's
I got
guy.
You can ride with that. I got you. I can't argue with that. Right? Can't argue with that. Hey Max, what's up with that bare knuckle stuff? I seen some of that stuff the other day, man. What's up with that, man?
Hey man, the best growing sport out there right now. You know what I mean? The real man fighting shit. You know what I'm saying? So I love everything they're doing. I just wanted to get better fighters, make it a little more competitive. But I do think that they're cream of the crop. Like their top fighters are real good. As far as like their whole roster, yeah, I mean, obviously, it's still growing. They've only been around for a couple years. But as far as their champions, I mean, their champions are good ass fighters, man. Very exciting to watch.
I see some chicks fighting the other day, and one of them bitches got fucked up bad behind that bare knuckle shit. That shit looks bad when the women do it, man. They look terrible, man.
Yeah, it's barbaric, man.
Women do it looks bad. Dudes, it's like, it's not that bad, but when women do it, it's like, wow.
Brother, they're having I don't know if you guys watch any Muay Thai or whatever, but there's a legend. His name is Sang-Chi or some shit. Like Joe Rogan's talked about it a hell of times. That fool's fighting on bare knuckle. Thailand actually coming up next month. That's gonna be a big one against Bukal or whatever. So it's a bare knuckle Thai fight. So that should be kind of crazy, kind of savage. And then I like that dude Lorenzo Hunt, the Juggernaut. He I don't know next time he's fighting, but right now they only have a couple cards up, decent but not amazing, but decent.
Yeah, I seen it. When was that? Week before last? It was last weekend? Not this weekend. It just passed. Week before last, they had one. It was decent. It was all right. I mean, one thing about that bare knuckle stuff is it's hard for people to stay up on their feet for all those rounds, man. You need to take that. Somebody going down more than likely.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but Rampage Jackson has his own podcast, and he's been he actually interviewed Luke Rockhold, and they were talking about the bare knuckle shit. Luke Rockhold's like, bruh, I done fought my whole life, and that shit is like the worst, most painful shit I've been a part of. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not. He said when Mike Perry stopped him and he cracked one of his veneers and broke his other tooth like in his mouth. Ooh. And he's just like, I was like, I'm cool off this shit. like, I'm good. And that's an ex-UFC champion that's been kicked, kneed, and some motion. He's like, yeah, I think I'm just going to not do this.
Damn. Do those guys get paid, or that's more like
the big names get paid. The big names get paid pretty fucking good. The up-and-comers need to make your name 0-0 kind of guys. Probably not. Probably a couple thousand. Probably not much.
That shit brutal though.
And I'm not sure if they call it medical or not in bare knuckle. I'd have to research that more, but I thought I heard something that they do, but I'm not sure if that's true.
Hey, another question I had after that fight. Now, you think Bud got a chance of beating Canelo after watching that Charlo fight?
He definitely has a fucking better chance than Charlo did.
I ain't saying much, Max.
I guarantee, bro. I will bet whatever the fuck motherfuckers want to bet that Bud will at least win a round. I'll put the pink slips on that, man. I'll put the pink slips on that one. Yeah, at least win a round. Even if Bud gets knocked out in 4 rounds, I bet he still wins one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god. Oh man.
Because Charlo just came to just hurry up and cash the check. If that's the case, Charlo should have did what old boy did. Walk in, bell ring, walk out. I'm out.
To the Marshall Lynch, you know what I'm here for.
You know what I'm
here for. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. We'll see. I want to see.
And they should have been in the press conference like, "Gotcha, niggas! Y'all paid $90 for that shit."
That's how much it was? It was $90.
Think so?
Man, I ain't paid for that one. I wasn't gonna pay for that one. No way. No way I was paying for that. You gotta do better than that. No way. We'll see. See what happens, man. Because the other part of it is nobody's really putting no fights like that either, man. I don't really see that much happen. Canelo is the name. Your boy Jake Paul ain't fighting no time soon, is he?
No, I don't think he has anything lined up yet. But Jake's always ready, man. Jake stays in the gym.
Stay ready, so he got to get ready.
They do, man. Hey, Jake already had a whole promo ready as soon as that fight was over. He dropped the fucking flyer for him and Canelo. Like, he's a marketing genius.
God. Oh, my God. Well, he got a good fan base, man. He came from that Disney stuff, man. He got a good fan base. He manipulated that stuff well.
Between Disney, YouTube, and being his brother's brother, he's got a cool little thing.
Disney stuff pushed him over the top, though. That Disney stuff. Any of them Disney kids, they do stuff like that. They got a huge following when they start anything. And it's up to them to manipulate that stuff if they can. They know how to use it, maneuver around it and stuff. Some big stuff there. We'll see. I mean, if the heavyweights are going to get it cracking, man, we should be good. If they're going to get it cracking before the end of the year, we should be good. I don't really hear much of anything with that anymore.
With who?
Except for Joe Joyce. Unless he want to go in there and get beat up again for the 15th time by the same time.
Yeah, man. Joe Joyce's career over. That motherfucker damn near 40, man.
Is he? Is he that old?
I think he's like 36 or some shit.
Oh, yeah. You can't get beat up like that at that age. That's a wrap. That's a wrap, yeah.
Man, I don't know why he fought. I don't know why he fought the same guy.
But why did he rematch that guy again after he lost? He should have just moved on. I don't know who advised him to do that dumb shit.
No,
Joe
he thought
Joyce,
it was a
38 years
fluke.
old, bro. He's dead.
He
Oh,
thought it was
yeah, that's it.
he thought it was a fluke, man.
Oh, no, he tripped, man.
Man,
He was
that
tripping.
that made me sad because Joe Joyce is a great fucking guy.
He is.
And
Yeah,
he always shows you hella love, bro. So I was really sad after that fight.
he was tripping. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why he just didn't move on and go fight somebody else. That was a close fight. He fought that guy again. That was bad. That was
Yeah, he
not
could have
good.
just chalked it up as a fluke. Like, man, it's just because I broke my orbital. You know what I mean? Like, broke my orbital or whatever the case is, man. It's not really. He could have moved on, beat a couple other people. He would have beat Daniel Dubois, who barely lost to Alexander Usyk. So that's that's a solid looking win right there. He could have tried to move into like maybe like a Flipovich or like a I don't know. I want to say Big Baby, but Big Baby ain't got. I don't want to see Big Baby. Big Baby's hype. I think to me personally,
Yeah,
I think
I
he's a
don't know
natural
about him.
athlete and he's athletic and has athletic skills and talent. But I don't think his heart's in this shit, and I think he's that guy.
What, based off of that interview they did, that one weird interview he
Based
did?
off that, based off his last fight, he doesn't seem to have that killer instinct or the drive to really want to be the guy. Like, I think it's cool just beating up lower competition. And yeah, I don't know. I think he's just an athlete that boxes.
Somebody got to step up. I mean, within the next year or two, because right now all these guys will be gone. That we
Dude,
talking
Frank,
about now in another year or two.
even Frank Sanchez. Frank Sanchez is a prospect. That was 31, 32.
Jeez.
How you a 32-year-old prospect?
What he's fighting Mexico too?
No, he fought on the undercard, this Canelo card, but he fought even before Elijah Garcia fought. And that was 19.
I'm saying he been fighting in Mexico when he was 16 or something, man. 32.
I think. Yeah, man. Boxing's in a good spot though.
Next, we'll see. I mean, it's kind of dry with the heavyweight stuff. Kind of dry. The middleweights and the lower weights been giving us fights. It's kind of dry with the heavyweight because they keep getting stuck on these negotiations, call outs.
Man, listen. They're all in the NBA, NFL. That's why.
They all in the what? Say it again, Kevin.
They all in the NBA and NFL.
Wow. We'll see. I mean, they got to fight somebody eventually. When that money start getting short, they gonna climb in that ring, man.
I just want to officially say, this is off topic, but I just want to officially say, where's everybody at? Like, for how long do we have to listen to people call Fred crazy about Showtime? And look what's happening. We're all those same people that got pissed off, that yelled at people, called people stupid and retarded and fucking sheep and followers and stupid ass motherfuckers. Like, where they at now?
What you talking about with the rumors? You talking about with the rumors that PBC ain't gonna be on the Showtime no more? We'll see.
That Showtime's not even gonna have a boxing thing no more.
See, bro. I mean, that's every 6 months is something with PBC and them losing contracts and losing money, and none of this stuff's happened. So until it happens, I'll believe it when it happens, bro. I don't be paying attention to these rumors. These guys been saying this stuff for years. And ain't nothing happened. All I know is the biggest fights we've had for the last 2 years, all PBC.
Oh, yeah, for sure. The PBC for sure.
Why they're going broke. Yeah, why they're going supposedly broke and not in boxing and all that bullshit. They had like Top Rank ain't doing none of that. The Zone ain't doing none of that. So until they not doing it, we'll see. I don't care about these insiders and all this bullshit and gossip and stuff.
Top Rank has a formula, and this is why they don't have these problems about going broke, because they got a system, bro. And their system is you're gonna pay for this fight, and they gonna put the fight on. See, the PBC got to sell you some shit, They gotta do hella extra shit. You know what I mean?
I don't think none of them, Cal. I think the problem is like all these media trouble companies are in trouble. Like the economy is not good. Disney at some point this year, the CEO has said it numerous times where they're looking to either sell ESPN or partner with another company with ESPN. So all the media companies are in trouble. Remember, ESPN does NFL, which is the biggest, sport in America. So, and they have the most of the exclusive rights with them. So they're all pretty much in trouble. So I don't really believe the rumors until something happens. So we'll see what actually happens with what's going on. These dudes be saying stuff like they so correct, and then when it don't happen, they just get quiet and they just move on to the next thing. So I don't know. Until it happens, I believe it when it actually happens. Could happen, could not. I don't know. I just don't believe it because I've been told that stuff too many times. And plus, the economy just ain't doing good, bro. You see how much fucking gas is right now, man? Shit.
Bro, gas is ridiculous.
You got gas, and you got toilet paper through the roof that you're going to literally wipe your butt and flush it down the drain. It's like ridiculous amounts of money for this stuff, man. So, like, I think the economy got to play with all this stuff, man. All these companies trying to maneuver around in this market and trying to figure out where they can and can't make money. So we'll see. The only problem I have with any of these promotional companies is like, even with the BOK Prime stuff, some people want these companies to fail, and that part I don't get. I don't get that. I don't see how that's helping the sport that they like, where they want these companies to fail. I don't get where they come up with that kind of idea. That's weird and crazy. I don't get it. We'll see.
We're gonna find out, man, soon enough.